Hey, hey. Welcome to the Realms.
The Realms.
We are shy a couple of players today.
At the moment. We got some coming.
Yeah. Von Venetrina had a family emergency happen, so she had to go take care of that, but she will be back. And Kazmal is not able to make it this week due to the holidays and work and everything. So yeah, that is where... Yeah, so let's do quick introductions of who we actually have as I continue to grab all of my supplies.
Do you want to start? I'll go. It'll be me. I'll start. My name's Matt Fellman. I am playing a Jax, Mordecai, and Sylvari. Two beings in one. A sorcerer, human sorcerer, and something else. So, hopefully it'll turn out nice and...
Or at least reasonably okay.
Yeah. I'm just more hoping this will be all turning out all right. I'm sure we'll have fun.
I was talking to my dice.
Oh,
guys,
yeah.
Also, we don't have production here today, so let us know how our sound is because we had nobody here to help us sound check.
So if we're too soft or
It's
too
a
loud,
great day.
we can just move the... We can do it old school.
This is the seat of our pants episode.
It really is. It really is. Dude, I love Pathfinder too, Patevka.
Pathfinder is awesome.
Oh, nice. Silverstorm, thanks for joining us. Guys, we'll chat with the chat for a little bit now. Once we get playing, we won't be chatting as much just to keep the whole immersion level of the game going. But because we have kind of a slow start today, I definitely love interacting with chat as much as we can. And thanks for the feedback, too.
Indeed.
Yeah, it's appreciated.
Silverstorm, Pathfinder is basically D&D by another name. It's just a different edition or version for the most part. That's the super simple rundown of it.
It originally started out as D&D
3.75.
3.75.
They bought the open game license,
3.5
and they were 3.5. They revised it, so everyone called it 3.75.
Yeah.
And then they just did their second edition. We are playing Pathfinder second edition today, in theory.
So
Yeah.
it's 3.752.
Very plus heavy. There's a lot of pluses. As you gain levels, you get way more pluses than you do in D&D.
Scaling's very different from 5th edition.
Oh, buddy.
It's D&D if you actually like math. Yes.
And original characters. It's nice.
That's not a bad description.
I personally don't like the math, but I love the world.
Because you're bad at math.
Well, yeah.
Oh, it's true.
Yeah. I am not arguing that fact. But I love the world that they've set up, the world of Galarian. It's very...
That's a good way to put it too, Excel.
There's so much different places you could go. You know, you want to go to deserts, you can go to deserts. You want to go to high sea adventures, you can go to high sea adventures. You want to go to a country run by evil Nazis, and everybody around them are okay with that? They're lawful.
Listen, any games can have that kind of stuff, though. I mean, their world is good. Their world building is phenomenal. Paizo does a great job.
They really do.
And what it was is, if I'm recalling correctly, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, is the guys at Paizo were writing their world in 3.5 already. And when D&D switched to 4th edition, rather than make that transition change and have to rewrite volumes of rules that they had already, they just said, can we keep doing what we're doing? And they worked out a deal with Wizards of the Coast to keep it. And that's why you're going to notice like certain monsters don't show up. Like the really iconic monsters for D&D that are kind of D&D originals don't show up in Pathfinder at all. There's no Mind Flayers. There's no Beholders.
But you don't... I mean, there's other stuff. They've got a lot of their own unique monsters and such.
Gault's a cool nation. The Eternal Revolution. So guys, if you're just tuning in, just really quick, we're kind of stalled a little bit here. We're waiting for one of our players to get back right now. Von Venetrina had a family emergency she had to run and take care of really quick. She'll be back in probably 15-20 minutes. So we're just kind of chatting right now, and then we'll get the game rolling. We don't have production today, so we don't have our music like normal. I'm sorry, but what production does is...
How's the sound coming across? Are we coming
far
across
I'm hearing good
nice?
From the group.
So,
yeah, none of these guys, no Beholders in...
yeah, no Beholders.
What about bugbears?
Heck yeah, there's bug. That's an owl bear, first of all. Wow.
Yeah, dude, I'm tired. It's been a long day.
Hey, Sage, how you doing? Good to see
waiting
you.
for the sugar to kick in, and
It'll get there.
I'm hoping.
Hey guys, if you haven't done so already, make sure you're following us here. We're really close to our 300 follower goal. We're going to give away a copy of Gloomhaven. I'm serious. We're just giving it away. We'll ship it to you wherever you are. So,
yeah, we're like 2 away from 300 followers. So if you're not following, or if you have access to your buddy's account, you can log in as him and follow us.
I can't say I'm going to agree with that, but I'm also going to not,
say anything because
yeah,
well, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, Pathfinder's been a lot of fun. I've had fun in it. It's easily, I can switch gears easily between D&D 5e and Pathfinder 2e. I'm still getting the nuances of Pathfinder 2e. So it's definitely an easy switch.
Yeah, that was a big reason for Pathfinder's success. It was like the guys who were playing 3.5 just switched over. And I'm going to tell you right now, like 4th edition D&D, I know it gets a lot of hate. I'm going to tell you a dirty secret here. I liked it. I liked 4th edition. I liked playing in it. I couldn't stand running it, and I'm normally a GM, so that was an issue. But it was a lot of fun as a player.
I think I played it like once. And
please stop calling it Pathfinder 2e.
Pathfinder
P2.
Pathfinder 2 Electric
P2?
Boogaloo?
Oh, no, don't go there.
Pathfinder 2nd?
Pathfinder the Second.
2.0.
So 4th edition, really. I played it once when they were testing it, and I hated it so bad I stopped playing RPGs altogether for the most part. No, I was playing 2nd edition still. That's back when my 2nd edition days.
So a couple years ago.
No, yeah, well, when I moved here. That's when I stopped playing 2nd edition.
I don't like to say in 2nd ed because then you get old people like Matt here who just assume you're talking about D&D.
Or me.
See, I'm not the only one.
I started in 2nd edition D&D.
That's right.
Yeah, Paizo did good stuff. And they got Monty Cook to help out when they did Pathfinder originally. Monty Cook was doing a lot of stuff with 3 and 3.5. Like Pathfinder 2nd, Jason Bullman headed up, and he did really, really good stuff with it as well. And I mean, they advanced their world in really good, realistic ways. Their adventure paths, which they put out twice a year, I think, do a really good job of keeping the story going. So.
And the book is phenomenal.
The book is phenomenal.
Yeah.
And they got one of the best fantasy artists in the world.
Oh, buddy. And the back cover.
I'm a Wayne Reynolds fan, though.
Which features arguably the best player class ever.
You know what I love the most about this book, other than the art, is I love the menu system on the edge of the binding, so I can just flip through and go, where am I? Oh, I'm not in equipments. I can get to equipments there.
The dev come with you, man. Wayne does some of the best art. He is just so good. We were talking about this before the stream started. He did some of the interior art in the Eberron book, or Eberron, or however it's pronounced, and it's like
now
wow,
you're all excited.
That just
about
sold
Eberron?
me on that setting even more. 'Cause his artwork is so evocative that it just draws you in and like makes the world more real, at least for me. So
you got to meet him at Gen Con.
I met him at Gen Con. I've met him. This is the second time I met him. The first time I met him at Gen Con was a few years ago, and I bought a magic card that he had done for a buddy of mine, with every intention of going back and getting something for myself. And then Pokey got sick at the con, and I took her back to the hotel, and when I came back, I forgot to ever go back to the and it was our last day there.
Sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started in 1st edition.
Yeah, his art is awesome. I didn't get him to do a sketch for me. That's a different story I won't get into, because he does a certain number of sketches every con. But I do have a bunch of his signed artwork. I love his stuff. I just got the email confirmation today about my artist that I did have do a piece of art for me. Nen Chang, my Troll Street Samurai for Shadowrun is on its way. So.
Oh, nice.
It's like a fantasy version of the classic painters. Yeah, I love his stuff. So,
not to sell short the classic fantasy painters,
right?
But yeah, Elmore.
Elmore's good. Brom does some really good stuff. I love Brom's style.
A lot of really good dark fantasy.
Yeah, he did. I mean, Brom did all the original Dark Sun stuff.
Yep, and Dark Sun.
So if you like Dark Sun, you like Brom art.
I'm thinking Dark Sun's
not
coming
necessarily,
back.
but
I'm
Maybe.
thinking. With
Maybe.
they just announced.
Hey, no, we're a Pathfinder show today.
Oh yeah, we're Pathfinder. Pathfinder, we're not talking about it.
That other shout out to Wayne Reynolds.
Yes.
Yeah.
If you're watching and you just want to draw a picture of a Goblin Bard, I'd be super cool with that.
We talked about this before on one of our shows, but when they did the original Rise of the Ruin Lords, for Pathfinder, it was their first adventure paths.
Yeah.
And one of the writers, it might have been Jason Bowman even, one of the writers, though, was talking about how he just blatantly used it as an excuse. One of the NPCs that he put into the adventure was one of his characters. And he did it solely for the reason that he knew Wayne was going to do all the character art.
So he wanted some free art.
It was just a way for him to have Wayne Reynolds draw his character on Paizo's dime.
Because unfortunately, Wayne does not accept commissions.
Yes, he
currently.
does. Yes, he does.
Currently.
Only commercial.
It's a small number.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've been researching this heavily.
You want to get some Bork art?
Oh,
Bork
dude,
art?
yeah. And then, if Wayne wants to make prints of Bork and sell them.
You'd be down for that?
Is that our Von Venetrina?
It is.
I don't want to know how many laws you broke to make that land speed record.
Man, how did you get from there to here so fast?
I can neither confirm nor deny that I broke any rules.
Well,
Excel says hi.
Hi, Excel.
All right, we're going to get into the game, guys. So it was good chatting with you guys as we were waiting here. Thanks for interacting with us. But let's dive into the game. So where we left off, you guys were traveling out of Storm's End and heading towards Riddleport. You're traveling with an Ulfin warrior named Karn. And along the way, you came across one of the Vrisian wandering merchants named Morgan, who was trapped under his wagon, had been thrown from his wagon, and the wagon rolled over him. Mm-hmm. And while rescuing him, the undead arrived, and you guys had a fun little battle there, and then camped out the night, just not even a full day's walk from your hometown.
Because we're so hardcore.
And that's where we kind of left off. We left off, it snowed all night, and the next morning you guys began walking on what's going to be about a 10-day walk altogether. And the next morning when you got up, there's snow. It was wet, heavy snow, but it was starting to melt away as you guys began walking. And that is where we concluded the last session. And Bork almost died, that's correct.
Yeah.
And there is zombie slurpees and all kinds of fun stuff last week.
projectile vomiting.
Projectile vomiting.
Oh, yes.
Yep.
Squirting pus. Ugh. Gross.
So, we're going to do just a little bit of a time lapse here, and especially because we're missing a player, we're going to kind of have some events set in motion. After another 2 days on the trail, and the weather warms back up, and the snowfall that you get melts off, but it's a temporary reprieve. Winter is almost here. And this far north, you expect there to be a good amount of snow heading your way. But you and Casmol both are having a hard time reading the weather. Things seem greatly disturbed.
Okay.
Probably, once again, an after effect of the storm. On the third night, as you guys are setting up camp, dividing your watches, the middle watch, once again, taken by Karn, he screams a warning in the middle of the night that rouses the camp. And you see off in the distance many torches headed your way very quickly. You can hear the yipping bark of the strange dog creatures that he has called hyenas. And the deeper growly replies of the creatures that you've heard called gnolls. And judging by the number of torches carried, assuming all the gnolls are on foot, there's at least 20 headed your way, plus hyenas.
Oh, bother.
We better go.
And
We had a hard time with like 3.
Let's.
so yeah, Karn is like packing up his tent, grabbing all of his things, and the chase begins.
Okay.
So we're still traveling with the Versian guy. I forget his name.
Yep.
Morgan. But we don't have his thing, right? His
wagon was left behind.
That's
The
right.
wheel was broken.
That's right. Okay.
What's the snow situation looking like? Is it
It's pretty much gone at this point.
okay?
So we're not leaving
Footprints.
snow tracks behind.
Well,
That's good.
it's mushy ground. So.
Yeah.
So we're still leaving footprints.
So as you're running a ways, Karn, you know, he kind of, you see the larger hunting party kind of separate off. So like a group kind of goes off to the right, a group kind of goes off to the left, and then there's like a main group. Like they know what they're doing, how to hunt. They know how to hunt people down. And so Karn goes, we need to separate. We'll cause a I'll stay and cause a diversion. And then Kazmal goes, well, I'm good at hiding tracks, so I'll go with him. And if the 4 of you go, and Morgan's like, no, I'm staying with the Ulfin. And Karn goes, 3 and 3. You 3 keep running. We'll create a false trail, and then we'll rejoin you. If we can't find you in a day, meet us at Riddleport.
We're in Riddleport. It's a big place.
Check in at the gates each day.
Okay. We gotta get
Go.
out of here.
Okay.
We
Shoulder
start
my pack and start booking off into the night.
And you 3 run.
And we run.
Hey,
Woo!
Which
Hop on my
direction
back.
are we running
Alright,
in?
run. I can move as fast as you can.
can you? You're the little guy.
But he's quick.
25? Oh, yeah, you can.
He's adapted.
Yep.
You're spending a lot of energy moving that speed, though.
Well, that's why we sleep so much. We're like cats.
Just, yeah, huffing it.
Beating feet.
Okay.
I send Ailish up and have him just glide over us and sort of throw to me what, what kind of danger we're looking at as it gets closer.
Okay.
So just sort of like right above us, so that.
So I'm gonna have you guys, and you guys are running through trees and stuff. Like there are a lot of pine trees and stuff here. You're camping. You're finding camping places that were sheltered from the wind. And so I'm gonna have you guys make a athletics check.
Oh, Bob.
To see,
12.
okay.
Can it be acrobatics?
No.
She's
Can
acrobatic.
it be crafting?
Crafting.
12.
I'm crafting through the woods. I got a 10.
Can
A
I
10.
backflip from tree branch to tree branch?
That's an elf thing, right?
So, oh wow. Let me make my roll.
Oh, man.
Great.
Well, I can tell what kind of night we're going to
Well,
have.
my dice landed on a 12, so I'm thinking.
Great.
They're closing.
Yeah, so as you guys are running, you see one of these splinter groups a lot closer than you feel they should be for how much exertion you're putting into staying ahead.
Okay.
As you guys are kind of booking and and it probably, I mean, unless you're wanting to stop, it's probably going to push you to
Go
a
faster.
little bit more if
Right.
you can. So I'm going to have you guys make a DC 13 Fortitude save.
I rolled a 14 plus 5, so I make it.
I rolled a 4.
I got 12.
So
you two gain the fatigued condition.
Woo, fatigued.
We had cards for this.
We got cards. They're coming.
Okay.
What that means is you get -1 to your armor class and saving throws
Okay.
Poop.
because you're tired. You're not moving as fast. Able to get out of the way.
It's because I got woke up
It is.
from deep slumber.
Right? It's terrible.
It is terrible.
Okay. Alright, deck's been assembled. All right, I keep looking back. Come on, don't fall back. That's what they want.
And then, so as they're starting to lag behind you a little bit as you're running, huffing and puffing for breath in the cold air.
That didn't go very far.
One of those
thanks.
hyena-headed creatures kind of like comes onto the path ahead of you a little ways. And we'll go ahead and we'll roll initiative here.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. He's about 50 feet ahead of the trail. And,
Plus perception, right?
Yes,
Okay.
unless it's a special circumstance, but he'll usually tell you.
all right, what do we have for initiatives?
22.
Wow.
Oh, wow. 8. I'm going
10.
so fast.
Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and... I think you guys got the drop on him still. Let me double check.
Woo!
My die roll is not very good. You had a 12?
10.
You had a 10. Okay, never mind. He goes before you. He got a 12. So, Jax, you're the first to react as this creature steps up about 50 feet ahead of you on the trail.
Okay. Jax, who is running and looking back at his friends, he looks forward and goes, ah! And just suddenly frost crystals go up his arm and a ray shoots out from his hand.
Awesome.
He looks kind of stunned by the fact that that came out of his hand. But I got a 12, so I probably didn't hit him.
So, yeah, the frost goes and, like, shoots and hits a tree right next to this thing. And it kind of, like,
Makes sense.
jerks its head back and looks at the tree and then looks back at you and snarls. That's 2 of your actions.
Yes,
What
and
do you do
then
for your last action?
the last action will be moving, just running.
Getting closer to him?
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'm looking at him though. I'm like, okay, I can dodge around
How
him.
far ahead down the trail is he?
It was about 50 feet.
Okay.
So you're about 25 feet from him.
Yep.
Oh, no! Launches an arrow at you.
That's not good.
17.
Yeah, that'll hit. I don't have a lot of armor. As in, like, none.
All right. Doesn't do a lot of damage.
I don't have
2
any armor
damage.
either.
2 damage. All right.
So the arrow just kind of like grazes your arm, leaves a little bit of blood trail, shoots past you,
Okay.
kind of wobbles off after it kind of like you see him start to turn as this thing comes at him.
Okay.
If I can interrupt for a minute. So in the time advance, did we heal at all?
2 days worth, yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming she would have magically healed
Well, I
anybody the next day.
Probably.
Yeah,
Or
for
done-
sure.
done the
Yeah.
same.
You're
All right.
back up to full.
Yeah. Well, you know, in the morning, in the evening, whatever I can do.
And
yeah.
I can do it too.
Yeah.
All right, so that's his first action. He was ready for combat. So he and I don't believe a short bow has a. Does it have a reload action, or is it considered a single action to attack him?
I can find out real quick.
You know what? He'll use a second action to redraw, and then we'll his third action to fire a second shot at you.
Oh, boy.
We'll keep it simple.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Does a 15 hit?
15 meets or beats.
Man. Second arrow comes in for 6 damage this time. This one actually like hits into the meat of your leg a bit and sticks into your leg.
So there's just one.
Yeah.
Okay.
In front.
Yep.
In front.
Yeah, we're being chased by a bunch still.
Okay. That's what I'm saying. Like at approaching us is just one.
Yeah. One steps out on the path ahead of you. You guys are kind of like running along a game trail at this point.
Interesting.
So that was its turn. Bork, it's your turn.
All right. I guess I'll move and then move so that I'm up to him.
Okay.
And then I'll proceed to pull out my dagger and try to bury it into his nether regions.
Oh, right.
20?
That will hit.
Yeah. For a D4. 1.
Right in the nether region.
Right in the boys.
So you go to stab him. You go a little high, and like it hits the hides that he's wearing as armor, and you think your blade pierces the thick hides, and it kind of grunts a little bit, but doesn't scream out. Doesn't seem like
Okay.
it's too hurt at all. Write down that 1 damage here.
Please do. Hey, at least it's damage.
Little speck of blood on the end of your knife as you withdraw it, and that is your turn.
Yep.
Vaughn.
Okay, I will lash out at him with some electricity damage.
Okay.
He needs to make a reflex save. We're going to do electric arc.
DC.
It'd be 15.
It's a reflex save.
Yes.
He succeeds.
So
So it does half damage, I believe, on a successful save.
he takes 3 then.
All right. So you shoot lightning and kind of hits him. Like his fur kind of
Yeah.
stands up and he kind of like shakes on it. Doesn't seem too hurt.
Okay, we're going to have to step it up a little bit. He seems a little beefy.
These guys are kind of tough. Yep.
Okay.
Jax, back to you. Oh, you have another action. I'm sorry. What do you want to do for your third action? You're just going to keep getting closer.
Yeah, I just
So
keep
you
getting
kind of
closer.
you two kind of like slow to a walk. Mm-hmm. Like you see, and you're like throwing your spells, and then you just run up and
Shank him.
yep.
Yep.
All right.
I don't
Jax,
want to
it's
get
your-
too close,
it's
though.
Your turn, Jax.
All right, so I'm going to run past him. So I'll be 5 feet past him.
Okay.
And then I'll reach back and with my other hand and shoot another ray of frost at him. Jeez, 1 more. So will a 13 hit him?
Does not.
I don't know how to aim
Great.
this thing! I'm pointing my finger at stuff. And then, yeah. So that's 2. So I'll be 5 past him.
What do you move?
25. So actually, I'm right up to
You're
him.
about right up to him. Okay.
But my aim is to run past him. I forgot 30 is not default.
Right. So he I think it's a free action to drop a weapon. I don't think it's actually an action. So he drops his bow and draws this battle axe off this.
Yoink.
I'm gonna die.
Well,
And he's gonna swing at you because you just you're trying to run past him,
Right.
and he's obviously doesn't like your plan. He doesn't think running past him is really what should be happening right
I
here.
don't really think you should get a choice.
Well, a 22 hit.
No.
So he brings the axe around in a big arc and hits you for 10.
Yeah, I'm down. Yeah, buddy.
Jeez.
And then he carries that momentum of the swing back down and just brings this big two-handed chop down, trying to come down on your head.
Oh, man.
That's what happens when we don't have our ranger here.
Yeah.
TPK.
No.
Kidding.
I'll save you. It'll be
No,
okay.
she's kidding.
So now I've got the dying condition.
Yes.
So how does that work?
I'm guessing a 9 misses.
It does, yes.
Okay.
Only just.
I got the card here.
And he's not going to attempt a third swing because he doesn't want to risk critically fumbling. So that will end his turn. Although he does kind of gets that big animal grin looking down at, kind of licks his lips looking down at Jax's prone form. Bork, it's your turn.
I will drop my dagger and pull out my rapier,
Okay.
and then proceed to let my sword do the talking. 12?
That will miss.
Okay.
Your sword does not speak that well. but-
No, it's asleep still. See, I've got
So
to.
you have 1 action left.
I'm gonna hit him again.
Okay. It's -5 to your attack roll, though.
12.
Yeah, the rolling's been awful.
You guys are
Well,
on
you know-
spot tonight.
We're still waking up.
We're doing good.
All right. All right, V, your turn.
Okay,
Wasn't that the preferred nickname you wanted?
V is fine. Yep, V works great. So let's beef it up a little bit
Okay.
and maybe go a shocking grasp this time.
Are you going to get closer to him, or are you...
So, I have to touch for that one. How far away from him am I?
You're 25 feet, so you can take one
I
action
can
to get to him.
definitely get to him, but do I want
Do you want to stand
touch
next
him?
to the giant battle axe wielding hyena man?
No, I don't.
You can stand next to the goblin.
So, is it any? Are you guys up there? Like
Oh, yeah.
Jax
attacking
is
him?
on the ground bleeding out right now.
Shoot. Any way I could angle a cone to hit him, but not them.
Yes.
Okay, then I burning hands his.
Okay,
Furry
so you get a
butt.
bit closer, but not...
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So it's a 15-foot cone.
Okay. So you have to make a reflex save.
He does.
And DC 15 still?
The DC is 15.
Okay, so 19, he makes it. So he'll take half damage.
Okay. So, really?
What'd you roll?
3 on each one. Yeah.
So he takes 3 again.
Two and threes. He only it's fire damage. He only takes half fire damage.
If he makes a save.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes. Absolutely. 3 5. Oh god, that was a first level spell that I just wasted.
Oh.
I internally cringe.
First level.
So you move up, you throw the burning hands out. It hits the pine trees too and ignites a couple of the trees in the area.
Oh I didn't think about that.
15-foot cone in the woods.
But it's wet and snowy, so maybe it just smolders things a little bit. Yeah, okay, they
You see
burn.
those pine trees make their saves. Nope, they don't, strangely, because they can't move.
If they did, then I'm just going to keep running.
The trees move.
I'm gonna chalk it up to I'm young and impulsive, and I make really bad decisions because my frontal cortex is not all the way developed.
Way to science
I'm just
it.
going to
Eat more
posit
fish.
the question of, aren't druids supposed to stop forest fires?
I'm a storm druid. I care more about the air.
Which you're polluting with smoke.
Jax, it's your
Natural
turn to face
disasters.
your dying condition.
That's
So it
caused
says
by
roll a recovery check, but what's a recovery check?
Okay, so a recovery check is a flat DC 10 plus your dying condition. So it's an 11 to start with.
Okay. And there's no plus or anything? You don't get like
No,
fortitude
it's a flat
plus
check.
or
It is a flat check.
Dude, it's an 11. Come on.
It's a fitty-fitty.
Have you seen how we've been rolling?
You know what? I've got faith that
pretty
you
terrible.
may or may not die right now.
Nat 20!
Well, see?
Beautiful. You're fine. See,
Critical
you're fine.
success. Decrease by 2. So I lose this and go to wounded 1.
I don't think you get wounded at all, do you?
Yeah, it says blah blah blah. If you ever have 1 hit point or more, lose the dying. Anytime you lose dying, gain wounded 1 or increase your wounded value by 1. So I think that's how we play it. So that's how we'll play it for now.
All right.
Because I want to see the wounded wounded card.
All right. So, good job.
So I'm not dying anymore.
All right. That was a good roll for Jax. And it's back to our heroes. I mean, the bad guy's turn.
Hey.
Her.
So he, you're not close enough to him to really, like, he's looking at this goblin like, you just threw fire at him. So he's going to take a swing at the goblin first.
I haven't done anything to him.
He tried to stab him in the groin with a knife.
I did stab him in the groin.
It's true.
16.
Is it meat or beat?
I got it.
Yeah.
Meets it beats.
Yeah. Wow. 16 on the nose.
You guys got to do more to this guy.
Hey, we're trying. Quit rubbing it in.
so hard.
I'll be happy
So
if
he
we
does a
just
big
don't
2 in the
die.
chop. You throw yourself back, but it cuts your face and into your chest for 11 damage.
That's bad.
And he sees like the blood spurt from your wound for a moment, and he walks past you up to you, and he takes his second swing at you.
No.
This one at -5.
Okay.
This does, however, have the sweep quality. If you could look that up for me, I think he does +1 damage on the second hit.
Awesome.
I think he's a jerk.
Momentum from a battle axe. It's probably gonna miss though. 13.
That totally misses.
All right. I'll have to look at it.
Sorry. My AC is 18.
Good. Oh, I would have hit you if you had not had that minus. I rolled a 13.
All right, whose turn?
What sweep?
It's because my god
favorite.
favorite.
Oh, I didn't.
No
But
worries. All right.
looking
It is now Bork's turn.
And Bork proceeds to take the advantage and shank this guy in the back because
Yes.
he's a jerk. Oh, I fail so bad.
What'd you roll?
A 2.
What's your total?
7.
And he's flat-footed, so it makes it a 9,
Okay.
which means it is now not a critical failure.
Oh, well, that's good.
Wow.
See?
This whole night is going to go so
All right,
bad.
I'm trying it again.
That's your first action
I'm trying it again.
with -5.
So that's an 8.
That is a critical failure.
All right. No. This is just... we just got off on a bad foot today. I'm blaming you for making us fight gnolls.
It's a Gnoll, first of all. All right, we're gonna. This is our first pull from the critical fumble deck.
it is.
No, it's our second. You pulled last week.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
You want to go ahead and hand this down and
Go ahead, buddy.
let's see what. Let's
Pick a
see
card,
what
any
happens.
card.
You get to narrate it.
Taking this one. Here, get this away from me.
That good, huh? I guarantee it's better than anything Chris will come up with.
So I have to make a reflex save.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to do that right now.
Okay.
And then I'll narrate based off that.
My God.
Did you fail it?
Oh, yeah.
This keeps getting better and better.
So he turns around to swing at her.
Yeah.
When he does, I try to stab him in the back and completely miss. Like, kind of get the little, like, bolstering my resolve to really shank this guy. Miss again, go under his arm, and as I do, I let go of my rapier. It flies forward, and he grabs it. And he now has my rapier.
Wow. That's...
At least he didn't stab me.
Yeah.
The combat's not over yet. That may still happen.
Oh, no.
You have an action left. What would you like to do?
I'm going to run away.
Okay.
I have a plan, don't worry.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
You stay here and fight him. I'm gonna escape and live.
That's a really good plan, actually.
I thought it was fantastic, honestly. Sorry, buddy.
Great.
I just gave the gnoll my sword. Like, here you go.
And then ran.
And then ran.
And then ran.
Which way you going? You gonna run past
Yeah, I'm further down.
Jax? And, okay.
Like you go past Jax. Like you run past him and look down on the ground and he's there.
Oh, he was kind of like behind me a little bit, I think.
Okay.
Or at least in the area. But yeah.
Jax, you got a critical success on your roll, so you're kind of coming to.
Okay.
You're not really in fighting condition, but you
Right,
might be in
right.
running condition.
So...
You're not. It's not your turn yet. I'm just
Okay.
giving you a heads up.
And there's
V,
a
your
gnoll
turn.
with a batter axe and a rapier. standing right there.
There is a gnoll that now is better armed. The forest is on fire. You could run past this thing, grab Jax, and get through the flaming trees and hope they act as a deterrent to the big furry monster.
That is such a good idea. Thank you for suggesting it. That's what. Funny that you say so. That was totally going to be my plan.
My plan all along.
This whole time I'm like, oh, well, there goes the goblin. And yep, yes,
Okay.
yeah.
So yeah.
I don't know if I can pick up Farmer Boy though.
How strong are you?
Ooh. I don't have a
just run
bonus.
past. And be like, get up.
You
Can I like help you stand up?
So when
Yeah.
you get to him, you go to grab him, get him, and you realize he's conscious, and like you
Awesome.
help him to his feet.
He's just lazy.
And yeah, you guys start stumbling down this path, leaving the burning trees behind you.
So as I open my eyes, I say, as I open my eyes, suddenly flash open and go, oh, that you don't do that again. That will not, I cannot do this every time you take a hit like that. I didn't mean to take a hit. And then you run past. What? Oh my God, we're running. And grab me and help me up.
You talking to yourself again?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Just groan internally.
All right, so you guys are blind running right now. You have 1 hit point.
Yeah.
You guys are blind running through the woods.
Oh yeah.
It's the middle of the night. You're human. You're having a hard time navigating the woods with no light source. And stopping to cast a spell. Like
What are you
slowing
talking
down
about? I just made a huge light source.
behind you. I mean, you just be running circles around that tree. You lost your sword.
I was gonna stop and start shooting sling bullets at him, but everybody else is running. So all right, let's do this.
You don't want to play that game with this guy.
I really don't.
Not with the way we're rolling.
Yeah,
Not the way we're rolling.
Sometimes you just gotta realize this is not gonna go our way. Here, why don't you take this back?
All right.
I don't want that anymore ever again.
And
Oh, laugh it up, Fuzzball.
oh, I am. I'm gonna have you guys make a roll in a moment.
Oh.
We're gonna set the DC.
What's
It's
the
normally for DC at this level be a 15, but because you guys are running and a bit distracted, I'm gonna say it's gonna be a DC 17, and it's gonna be a perception check.
Does our fatigue go against that?
No,
No.
it does
Oh,
not.
okay.
16 plus
I
5.
rolled a nat 20.
Nice.
I got a 19 total.
Okay.
Now we roll like rock
Well,
stars.
that's because we're like, okay,
running
now
away.
we're awake because we've just been flensed by a gnoll.
Oh my god! My eyes are like super wide. I'm getting all the light that I can from the stars and.
So, you guys come up to a clearing. You can hear the pursuit coming still. And as you get to this clearing in the woods, you notice a kind of a rocky outcrop. And you know that these things are catching up to you. But under the rocky outcrop looks like kind of like a little like hidden nook area that you might be able to get into and pull enough like fallen pine needles and cones and stuff up and kind of cover yourselves and hope that the pine smell will cover any scent that you're leaving and follow the pursuit. You notice that this little nook actually, especially since you have better low light vision, actually might go quite a bit deeper than it looks.
Okay.
I have dark vision.
Hey guys, let's hide here.
That's a good idea.
Okay.
I push him in.
Oh! As we get to the edge of the rocks, I'll hold for a second and go, Ailish, fly through the trees ahead and make a lot of noise going through the trees to draw them off. And then I'll duck down and circle back and meet us down here.
I forgot about your bird. I'm shooting an arrow at it.
Okay.
Dude,
Rude.
I know. But it's up there and it's making a lot of noise now.
Well,
I'm
now.
almost shooting an arrow at it.
All right.
Does a 27 hit your bird?
How would a gnoll know that a bird is...
He
If it's
wasn't
making a lot of noise.
He wasn't making a lot of noise when he was
I know, but
following
when he
us.
starts doing that,
When he goes down into the
there
woods.
is a shot coming at him.
All right. Well, that hits.
Is it a critical hit? Is it 10 or more over his armor class?
His armor class is my armor class, which is 15. So,
Yes.
I'm
yeah.
going to be upset if I don't get to eat this bird.
Somebody's eating this bird.
Literally poof.
Can you draw a card for me? I didn't give you that.
Yeah, you didn't give me the critical hit.
We'll
so.
travel to exotic lands where you can eat other
And I
exotic
can eat
birds.
other birds. All right. I'm okay with that.
Oh, now Branch Core's like, not the bird. He's always like, eat the bird, hashtag.
Well, it's because he wants me to eat the bird, not...
Well, it doesn't say hashtag Bork eat the bird. It just says hashtag eat the bird.
I don't even see that.
Not today, he hasn't yet. He says it in every other role-playing show we have, though.
All right. He started out this evening by saying
the ranged one.
Piercing. It's the type. Until healed, the target is clumsy 1 and enfeebled 2. But it's not going to matter with damage, so...
How many hit points does your bird have?
I believe he has... I was just looking that up. I believe he has the same amount I do.
Oh, you'll be fine. He'll be fine. He only takes 4.
Oh, okay. Well, then he does have enfeebled and clumsy. Which is fine, because he's crashing through the woods.
Thank you for your support.
Crashes through the woods and makes a lot of noise up ahead.
And then gets shot and screams out in pain.
Right. And makes a lot of noise, and which is good. Right on, right to plan.
Indeed.
All right. So as that's going on, so as you guys are crawling like under this rocky outcrop, and like I said, it kind of like goes down a ways. Like you might be able to get a little further in than and help evade pursuit or.
Okay.
You hear the bird off in the distance as the arrow strikes home, squawk out loudly in pain, and you get like an image from your familiar.
Oh, it's 5 hit points per level. So he's level 1, so it's
He has 1 hit point left.
1 hit point left.
And he takes up higher then.
Okay.
And stops making as much noise so as not to be shot again. And you guys hear, like, you know, a bunch of dogs trot into the clearing and start sniffing around as you guys are kind of like scooting a little further back into this little hollow underneath the rocks.
Try to hold your breath.
I'm going to have you guys make your choice here. This will be an opposed roll. Either stealth or survival to cover the tracks.
19.
Okay.
14.
13.
Okay. So the dog, like the hyenas are sniffing around, and a couple of them kind of come over close to where you guys are at, like sniffing at the...
I think I got more than that. Because trained is +2, right?
Yes.
Yep.
So... yeah, I got 14.
All right. So listen, it starts coming around. You can go a little deeper in this if you want to, like to try to make sure they don't notice you.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Let's
Yes.
do that.
All right. So who's the deepest one in?
You probably
would've-
slipped in first.
No,
then I,
we
You
would've-
would've
we
pushed
would've
me-
pushed you
I would
first.
push you in first.
But I stopped to tell the bird to go.
Okay.
Mm,
So you're
I'm
the
not
wounded
gonna.
one.
I'm gonna say that we pushed you in farther.
Okay.
Because you're the most wounded.
I am.
Yeah.
I am furthest.
Okay. So after a moment, like you're like scooting back, and suddenly your like legs are dangling over open space.
I look down into darkness. Guys, there's nothing here.
What do you mean? There's nothing here?
Like, I can go down, and I'll like start lowering my feet down, like swinging my legs to try and
it's not
touch
like
the
it's
ground.
not like it's just a drop off. Like it's like you realize like the ground just slopes down and
Oh,
away
okay.
after you.
Climb over there and stop him from potentially falling down and breaking his neck.
Okay.
Like, wait here.
Okay.
Look down there.
Yeah, the ground slopes down into like an underground cavern,
How far down?
20, 30 feet.
Okay. We can go this way. Just be really careful.
Okay.
It's steep.
So we'll start moving down.
It might be somewhere even farther to hide.
Yeah.
Holding my wound. Oh, hey, let's go.
All right.
Actually, can I do heal silently?
No, it is.
It has verbal.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
you-
I'll wait.
So you guys kind of like climb down here. It feels a little warmer here, even if the air's like a little more damp but warm, sheltered from the wind and the elements, and being underground.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're like in kind of a bowl-shaped kind of chamber, all natural. Like,
You hear water dripping or anything?
you do.
Okay.
And like the opposite side from where you came in is like a tunnel leading away. And the ceiling is only about like 7 feet tall in here, and it's kind of craggy, not like real like stalactites, stalagmites, or anything like that, but like it's definitely like bumpy and textured. And
It's still naturally formed, not...
yeah, naturally
Okay.
formed.
Okay.
I'll like follow, but I'm reaching out.
You're like you hurt. You still have like a broken arrow in your leg.
Yeah.
And
I'm like,
you got
we
hit
going?
pretty good with an axe. You got hit pretty good with an axe.
Yeah.
I'm okay.
I just want to like have an arrow hit you in the back right there.
Comes out.
I know. Well,
All right.
You had a rapier?
Yeah.
I thought you had a dog slicer.
No. I had a rapier.
Okay.
He's more refined.
Well, I was going to take a dog slicer, but...
You had one at one point, or your grandfather's horse
Yeah.
slicer or whatever.
yeah. No, it's horse chopper.
Horse chopper, sorry.
Or a dog slicer. They're vastly different animals. Dogs and horses.
Okay.
Ish.
so do we need to be like searching around in
First
here?
of all, he can't see it all.
Yeah, I'm like
Yeah.
grabbing
Oh.
for somebody.
Oh, I need to let me find like a safe-ish, comfortable spot for him to just stand for a
down.
minute or sit for a minute. Yeah.
Were there any turns or
Yeah.
anything?
You haven't gone down the tunnel yet. You're still in this building.
I just meant down. Like,
No.
so it's an opening, and then
Yeah,
it
so it's
goes
like
back
it's
a
like an
little ways
opening
and
under
then
some
down.
rocks.
Okay.
And then like into this chamber, like maybe like through the years, water just kind of like pouring through here.
Gotcha. Kind of pooled here.
Kind of had like an
eroded.
underground. Yep.
Okay.
And pooled in this area until it finally broke free and found a new path to go
Yeah.
down.
All right.
I'm just standing looking wide-eyed, but I can't see anything.
So can we see with low light?
Low light, no, this
Okay.
is complete darkness in here.
So I can't see either.
So you're the only one who can see right now.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
I dig around in my adventure pack for. Oh, we probably don't want to light a torch yet for a while.
Not yet. Not
Yeah.
yet.
Well, let's just sit in
You're
complete
far enough
darkness.
underground that like a torch might be okay.
Yeah, I'd rather not risk it
Okay.
yet. So I'm gonna grab you by the arm and like, okay, you come over here and sit down.
All right. I sit
And
down.
I come and grab you by the arm, and then lead you over to him. And I'm like, he's right here.
Okay.
Okay, you
Okay.
guys stay here. I'm gonna go look down this tunnel a little ways and see if we can find a spot where it'd be safe to like possibly light a torch so you guys can see.
Okay. Sounds good.
Don't get into trouble.
Why would you even say that?
Because
You-
it's
you
been
just- you
this
just-
whole evening's been trouble.
You just jinxed me.
Sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
What are you doing?
I'm going down the tunnel a little ways.
Going down the tunnel a little
Yeah.
ways.
Like after like 2 seconds, I'm like, what do you see?
It's dark and rocky.
So you get to the entrance to the tunnel where it leaves this chamber, and it slopes down very slightly, but
Okay.
definitely going deeper underground.
Okay.
And the floor is like dirt.
Oh.
It's not like hard rock. Like it's like sentiment left.
Oh, okay. Like silt. And...
Yeah.
Okay.
Silt
Okay.
and sand and
Okay.
and the like.
Okay.
The walls, the bottom half of the walls are like rounded down and very smooth, if kind of rippled.
Yeah.
Where it's more craggy, hard rock over the top.
Okay. How tall is the ceiling in the chamber?
About 6 feet.
Okay.
6.5 feet here.
Okay.
So great for you.
Yeah. Does it
It
meander
It
at
does
all?
meander a little bit back and forth, like it kind of winds back and
okay?
forth a little
So
bit.
once I get past the first one and like look down, a little ways just to make sure that there isn't anything further, then I'll come back and I'm like, okay, this path it takes a turn where we should be able to stop and light a torch so you guys can see.
Excellent.
All right.
Okay.
Can we walk down there in relative
This
safely?
exit tunnel is not directly
Safe.
across from where you guys came in. It's at an angle.
Okay.
So once you even get a little bit down
Oh,
there.
okay. That's kind of what I was looking for. So actually, let's rewind a little bit. So we can actually just go into the tunnel a little ways before we light a torch.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll get you.
How's the footing?
It's sandy.
Okay, so we're not gonna
Yeah.
trip and fall.
Absolutely.
And kill
Yeah,
ourselves.
you'll be fine.
Cool.
You'll be fine.
Okay.
I grab you by the arm and start leading you down, completely forgetting that the height of the ceiling.
How tall are you?
6 foot.
So you kind of conk your head.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
I hear that. What?
Yeah, just like rock right at the just crown of your head.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Sorry.
Tiny little critter. Ugh. So now I like let him hold my hand and I put my hand up. Like, all right, let's go.
Wait.
Wait.
Just
Do
stay
you-
right there. And I go like maybe 8 feet forward so
Okay.
that we're at, and I rummage in my backpack and I'm like, I totally forgot I had torches. And I light one up.
So yeah, the light is. You see a couple sparks, and then a torch lights up.
I suppose we probably could have just done that an easier way.
Yeah, that's okay.
Do I see the dim light from down
Yes.
and around? So I'll start making my
Yeah,
way
you can
that way.
You see like flickering light down a tunnel.
I'll hold this while you go get him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm coming around the corner, kind of crawling. Hey. Oh, hey.
Hey.
So we're good
got
down
him.
there? All right. And I'll kind of crouch down and not hit my head. And come in.
How tall are you?
6 foot. So
You
Yeah.
guys got to stay crouched a little bit.
Okay.
just slightly. Not too bad.
Not
but-
too bad. And you two are still just like beat,
Yeah.
like absolutely beat.
We
How about
You're not cold though.
Yeah.
I can
kinda
heal
nice
you,
in
but
here.
I think we should maybe try to hide here for a while and take a little nap.
Yeah. Like a rest.
Do you think they won't travel in this far?
Well, they were in the clearing in front and they didn't really find us, so. think
I mean,
it's
at
safe
this
to
point, what
assume.
are we gonna do?
You can still hear like the yipping and stuff. Like they're still like they've lost your trail, so they're still in the clearing trying to find it.
Yeah.
It won't take them long to find this place. We should probably try to keep moving.
We did
Well,
much
let me
as-
heal you real quick so that, I mean,
He's also like split face into his chest, the goblin.
His face is peeling away.
okay,
I'm fine. It hurts.
yeah,
It's kind of a glorious set of scars.
I got a big gash on my
'Kay.
stomach. Oh,
But he, I think, is worse off than I am.
you got a little something
Well-
for everybody?
so I can do both of you.
No. Stop that.
Sorry, my spell thing is. Struggling with my spell thing here. Because I did something wrong. So,
do
the
you
spell
use?
thing.
You can cast it on one person for really good effect, or you can cast it on everybody.
2 people for D8, right?
Yep.
Or 30 foot for D8, yeah.
Yep.
So, I mean, a little bit is better than none. You both need a little bit,
So
yeah.
what are you doing? How are you casting it? What does it look like?
What does it look like?
Mm-hmm.
So I do some cool things with my hands and, pull the energy out of the air. It's a glowy white ball. And then I just kind of breathe and like dandelion fluffs float out of my hand. Little glowy dandelion fluffs. And they just float around in the air and they come and they attach to your wounds and they start healing your wounds. And they do absolute crap at healing your wounds and you feel minimally better with 2 extra hit points.
That
But I-
triples the hit points. He actually feels much better.
But I lose the wounded condition, so
Yes.
good.
Hey, you know what? I'm back
So
at half.
she does this and like these like
So that's
the
better than
dandelion
nothing.
fluff goes off, and it's also settling on like the cave walls and everything as well.
Uh-huh.
And then in the sandy soil, these brightly colored like toadstools and mushrooms start popping up.
Oh, that's cool.
I grab one.
Like,
To-
do they
total
glow?
of 3?
Total of 2.
Total of 2. So now I'm
Sorry.
at 3.
Yeah, she tripled your hit points.
Right?
Are they familiar?
Do I
Make a
recognize
nature
them?
roll.
Can I also make
Oh,
a
nature's
nature
a
roll?
thing.
'Cause
Nature,
nature
is
is
a thing. And I'm
my
trained in that,
thing.
so I'm actually going to roll 2.
So, a total of 20,
Nice.
because I am untrained.
21.
Total of 16.
They look familiar, but not like to a point where you can identify them. Like they look like mushrooms that grow around here, but they're not the same thing.
Okay. So, second question. Can I eat them without dying?
You're a goblin, so maybe.
All right, I eat one.
Okay. Doesn't taste very good, even by goblin standards.
I don't know if you should. I mean, a lot of
it's
mushrooms
too
are not
late.
very edible. Maybe don't eat anymore.
I'm
Maybe
not
just wait
gonna.
and see how that one settles on your
Maybe
stomach.
if I had some ketchup.
I don't know what that is, but
Ketchup,
okay.
It's a condiment.
Okay.
Mushed
Oftentimes made out of mushrooms.
tomato paste.
Actually, mushrooms.
Oh.
Cool.
All right, we should
So yeah,
probably...
like this 30-foot area around has all these mushrooms popping up around you.
I'm going to grab another one and stick it in my pouch.
Okay.
That was beautiful.
I'm just gonna wait and see how it affects you.
We should go,
Well,
though.
if I vomit, you'll know.
Yes, we will. Everybody will know.
Yeah.
We should probably go, though. It probably won't
Yeah,
take them
yeah,
long to find that
need
rock.
we need to probably keep moving.
Okay, let's keep
As
moving.
much as it sucks.
See if this like lets us out somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully we're not, walking into a dead end.
Yeah.
If we are, that'll make this day really
Let me go
interesting.
a little bit ahead, too, because I can see in the dark.
Okay.
And that way, if it does come across something that would be with
Great
the
plan.
torches, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So you go ahead of the group a little
Yep,
bit.
I will scout.
About how far ahead?
Ways.
Like 30 feet
Yeah,
is
30,
torchlight.
Okay.
Sometime, yeah, somewhere.
Well, maybe make a DC 14 fortitude save.
Oh, where are my dice?
Projectile vomiting incoming.
15
Oh, you're
plus my fortitude of 3, which is, yeah, I'm okay.
So yeah, the mushroom's sitting a little heavy.
I'm like,
even for, it's not often you eat something that fights back like this. And you start to, like, as you're walking, you see like ripples of color,
Oh, I'm tripping.
like on the walls.
Cue trip music.
Like northern lights ripples of color.
That's interesting.
On the walls as you're walking down, and like the passage seems to like warp a little
start
bit to one
twisting.
side.
Kind of like, okay, and I try to walk up the side, and it doesn't work.
No, it does.
Oh,
So you're
Can we
watching
see him?
Yeah, so you're watching him, and he starts to like kind of stagger towards a wall, but he starts to walk, and he's like walking on the wall at an angle.
Like he shouldn't be able
Help.
to do that, but he's doing it.
Yeah.
help. I don't know what's happening to me. I think
Maybe you should just come back here with
I
us.
think that those mushrooms were not natural.
I think you'll be okay.
I'm going to stop.
Okay. So he stops. He's standing like at a 45-degree angle, just standing there.
Can you go all the way?
Right now, you feel like you're standing on the ground and that the passage has twisted.
I'm doing good. We're good. I'm not going to move. Maybe you should come to me.
All right.
We go to him.
And standing there like this.
I kind of like push him a little bit.
Okay. Like
Swat
Like-
at her hand. Whack.
I will admit this.
Okay, don't hit me. I got to test something, and I shove him really hard. I want to see which way he falls. Does he fall down, my down, or
no,
down?
he falls
onto the.
Yeah, onto the wall. So he falls on the wall and he kind of rolls, and now he's like lying on the wall.
This is the most bizarre thing I have ever seen. I pull my notebook out and I start writing notes about this. I need to borrow the torch real quick. I take the torch and I go back and I get the rest of the mushrooms.
You go back, they're gone.
No!
You don't even see where they were.
Oh, no. Okay.
I will admit, this is the first time I've ever seen a goblin.
You're just lying on the wall.
Yeah, I'm just
Laying
saying.
on the
No,
wall?
I'm
On the
like
wall.
You're
sitting
lying on the floor.
Yeah, I'm just kind of like.
It looks like, to you, it looks like he's standing on the wall. From your orientation.
I don't know how to deal with this.
This is one trip that I think you've inflicted on all of us, apart from yourself, my friend.
This is a really prime opportunity to study something totally new and unique to me. I kind of want to stay here and see how long it takes you to fall off the wall.
I'll look back at the way we came. And kind of
Well,
listen.
she's gone back that way and come back.
Right, and but I'll like listen while she's
I'm going to have you make a perception check.
I want to point out too that we're trying to get away from Knolls.
20.
This
I
is
know,
probably
but this
really
is
bad.
so
As
funny.
you're
You know, I have
walking,
another one
it's
of the
like
mushrooms,
sandy.
right?
Yeah, but
Right.
I don't
You
want
guys
you to
walk
die
around?
by taking
Her
another one.
footsteps-
Well, I'm not going to take it right now.
What?
So you're like looking back the way you guys came, and you didn't really notice as you were going back looking for mushrooms, like, yeah, as you're looking back, like all of yours are already gone, but when she came back, because she was the last one to leave it, like the sand's filling back up to level.
as you go on and you start studying him, I will stick a foot out, push it into the sand, wiggle it back and forth, and then pull my foot away and watch it.
Okay.
Do they look normal still?
Yeah, other than the
Okay.
fact that they're standing on the wall, weirdos.
Does it fill back in?
It does after a few minutes.
Interesting. Take a look at your footprints in the sand.
You like look back the way you came, and there's no
Are
tracks.
you getting deep on me?
You guys have no tracks left behind you. Like immediately, like where you're at, there's still like your footprints in the sand.
Okay.
But when you look back, like the way you guys came, there's no tracks.
How'd you do that?
It was something I noticed when you came back this way.
Oh, so you're not doing it?
I'm
No.
gonna stand up.
I mean, the
on
you,
wall.
you, the other you.
Neither of us are doing it. I
Does
can
it
assure
still
you.
feel like the
A little bit, yeah. When you stand still, it doesn't feel as bad. Like there's no vertigo or sense of the twisting, but you do still see the spots of color here and there. And it's the whole rainbow of colors too. It's not just like greens and blues. It's all the way through the spectrum. Even the hidden colors goblins don't tell the other races about.
Yeah, but we're not going to talk about those.
We don't talk about the other colors.
So what other symptoms are you having?
Symptoms?
Yeah. I mean, you're like sideways on the wall. You feel funny. Are you nauseous?
I don't. Well, no. If I was nauseous, I'd probably have thrown up by now.
Perhaps we could study this another
I
time.
think that's a great idea to study it another time.
You did grab. I did notice you grab another mushroom.
I did, yeah.
So we could study this certainly another time.
Real quick, I look in his pack.
Okay.
It's in my pouch on my hip.
Oh, okay. Wherever you put the
Digging
mushrooms.
through.
She starts digging through your stuff.
I'm like, hey, I just gotta see. Are the mushrooms still in his pouch?
I like pull one out.
You have one left, yeah.
That's. I grabbed this one.
Okay.
All
All right. We can go.
Let's
we'll
make
do
haste.
this another time. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
It's just fascinating.
Like, when you haul it out though, like it looks like it's about a day old already. Like it's been picked and it's starting to wither.
No, it's not gonna last.
Well, it dries. We'll dry it.
If only Calendula was here.
Perhaps we can come back here another time
Indeed.
when we're not.
Do you think
being
you can
chased by
keep
gnolls.
walking?
Well, I'm walking fine. You guys seem to be having a problem.
I look at you. Then look at him. Then back to you.
I start walking.
Okay, well, you lead.
All right, I keep walking.
If you're not having any other side
So
effects.
yeah, as you walk, like it starts to bend again. You end up back on the sand,
Okay.
and then on the other wall a ways, and just kind of like drunken staggering almost back and forth. You feel like you're walking a straight line.
Yeah.
To you guys, like he is all over the place.
This is a new thing for me. I've seen drunk goblins. I've never seen
So
wall goblins.
Tripping wall.
as you're going, you hear the dripping water and stuff, and it gets a little like more frequent and loud, and it's dripping from the ceiling where you guys are at now too. There's water dripping down, into the sand, but it leaves no moisture on the surface of the sand.
Where does it
It's
go?
really odd for you to watch the water dripping because like sometimes
It's
that
sideways.
weird angles and stuff. Yeah.
I'm like, oh, wait.
Clearly, the water is not dripping the wrong way.
When you look at the water, it has almost like a it's not really like an oily sheen, but it has the colors that you're seeing reflected in the water, like it's part of the water. You guys do not see that.
Like, how fast is it dripping?
Quick enough.
Okay.
You can get a little puddle in your hand with no real effort.
Okay. Smell it.
Smells like water. A little sweet.
I take a drink. Why not?
It's very sweet.
Mm.
Makes your stomach calm down, actually.
Ooh. Am I still standing on the wall?
Yeah.
Do I know I'm standing on the wall?
No.
Or? Okay.
You're standing on the ground.
Oh, well,
This tunnel's
that's
weird.
Yeah. Huh. The water here is sweet.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll go try some.
Okay. Just hold out your hand and get a little bit
Yeah.
of water.
Yeah. Smell it first.
It smells kind of sweet. You don't see the colors though, but definitely
Yeah.
has like a sweet smell, like just really good water.
Okay, so good, but like my knowledge of nature doesn't tell me that it might be something bad.
It doesn't
Water
have
looks fine.
doesn't have
Okay.
giardia.
It has that. It's just that real nice, crisp spring water smell to it.
I'll drink some.
Okay.
Is it nice and sweet?
It is.
Oh. Yeah.
See?
This might be, because this is good water. This might be a good place to get some water.
Perhaps. I'm not thirsty yet, so let's keep going.
Okay.
All
Keep
right.
going, yeah.
As you head down, like I said,
But now I'm thirsty.
the water sound gets more and more intense, but the amount of dripping water doesn't gain proportionally with it.
Okay.
So it's like you're almost like you're hearing an echo of the water falling.
Mm-hmm.
And still, the water drips into the sand, and the sand seems to absorb it without actually showing where any of the moisture is going. And you're kind of like walking back and forth.
I'll scoop some of the sand off the floor.
Okay.
Wall.
He's like walking on the wall. He just reaches over and scoops up some sand.
Is the
Kinda like
wall
just-
sandy?
No,
Just let it trickle through my fingers.
Where does the sand come from that he scoops up?
it's on the ground.
So he
He's
reaches.
walking on the wall.
Right, but he thinks he's walking on the floor.
Right. But the sand to
Sand's
him
on-
is on the wall.
Which is where you guys are walking.
Right.
So he scoops at the wall and lets nothing fall through
No,
his
he
fingers.
scoops at your ground,
Which is
his
my wall.
All right, I've blown my mind. Let's just get out of this trippy tunnel.
And then like you right after you do that, actually, you like do that, and you almost like graze the stone underneath. There's not a ton of sand.
Yeah.
It's light covering of sand over the stone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I figured I was just going to get like a small handful.
Yeah,
Just
you get
kinda
like a handful of sand, like
feel the texture of it. You know, just like really appreciate.
you hear
You're tripping
like
hard, huh?
running water.
Oh man, you don't even know.
And as you guys like are walking, like this like little trickle stream of water comes rolling down from behind you, and then passes you as it displaces the sand. It's about 3 inches wide, just this little track of rolling water.
How long is it?
Well, it goes back.
Oh, so it's like water just
Because
started.
you're going downhill, so yeah.
Okay.
Like
So it's the
something-
water
I thought it
that's-
was just like, you know, like an 8-foot length of stream that just went
No,
past
no.
us. All of a sudden, we're
it
like,
continues going.
okay.
So it's a collection of water that's been dripping that makes it roll pat. Look
I mean,
at it.
it's a pretty substantial amount of water coming.
I'm gonna stop
This entire cave so far is not following the laws of nature as I know them.
and lean
I'm
in.
gonna have you make a nature roll.
Oh, really?
Yeah, roll
Okay.
really good.
Or spend your hero point
I'm trained in nature.
I spend my hero point
to reroll.
to reroll.
Okay.
Okay. Oh my gosh!
Same.
Yes!
Nice.
You trained?
I am trained in
You can
nature.
roll.
Farm boy, you know. 16?
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not.
I've got no.
This
I've
is
got no-
definitely not natural. How about that? You know that. This
I'm
is
like,
this is not following the laws of Galarian.
I'll stop and get close to the water and like feel it. Like stick my
You
finger
like there's
in.
colors racing through it, almost like little fish. So you have the goblin standing on the wall, poking at the water, and
making like ooh noises.
you start to see some of the color in the water.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to catch the color, like scoop it up like if it's a fish. I'm gonna be like,
Make a reflex save.
of course we got to roll dice.
Yeah.
20.
Yeah. You hold up a little thing of water, and there's like a little thing of colored waters moving around in your hand.
What do you got there?
I'm like, check it out. I caught a color thing.
He's just holding water in his hand.
What do I think he's holding?
It's a little red swirl of color swimming around like a fish. Like it vaguely takes on the form of a fish from time to time, and then kind of goes into just a swirl of color, and then takes the form of a fish again.
I've never seen a fish like that before. Fascinating. I write some more things down.
Clearly, they've both been affected by the flora and fauna from this.
Can I grab it? With,
Doesn't
with
seem
my-
solid like that.
It's like almost like a little tadpole.
Yeah. I'll put it back.
That was almost a will save, wasn't it?
Yes, it was.
Do
You were gonna eat it, huh?
I was gonna eat it, but there'll be more later, maybe.
Okay.
You look back
Part
at
of
me.
me
I'm
is a
looking
little worried about. Oh, sorry.
Well, you look back at me, and I'm just looking between the both of you.
I'm poking the water more.
Yeah, there's
The water widens to about 4 inches.
nothing there. We should continue on. I
You
see
don't-
the
you don't-
water,
You
right?
don't see
Yeah.
this water?
Yeah, there's like water going right down in the middle. Like,
I see the water, and it's.
You have no idea where it's coming from, though. You haven't passed anything that would indicate where this water's coming from.
It's getting bigger. We should go before.
This
Yeah, I'm a
is
little concerned about
the
that.
coolest magic cave I have ever been in my entire life.
The magical mystery cave.
I don't. Yeah.
All right, let's.
Try to scoop up a couple more blobs of color fish.
Let's go. I hold the torch up high, and I start
Well, you
going.
hit
While.
the ceiling. 'Cause
Well,
it's
yeah,
only 6
okay.
feet.
I hold it higher.
Oh, puts the torch out.
Damn it.
Yeah, you guys keep
Keep
walking
going. We should maybe go a little faster because
Yes.
if this thing is widening, I mean, hopefully we're not going to a dead end that's going
Bork,
to fill up with
don't
water.
get left behind looking at colors.
I'm in front of you.
Oh, I kept going. I thought you were still poking at water.
Oh, no, I was poking at water. I didn't
Oh.
realize you'd walk past.
Yeah. Well, I start walking.
I'm like-
Let's go.
Keep walking.
Do you drink a color?
Oh, yeah.
Which color?
Yeah.
Will be one of the secret colors.
Do you want me to?
That only goblins can see.
Yep.
Um,
You guys think this is purple. It's not purple.
all right, so go ahead and make me another fortitude save.
Oh, my God.
Did you make
That's a 2. So a total of 5.
So he starts walking and gets a little bit ahead of you guys for a moment, and then you guys like you're just trucking down the tunnel. Everything's great. You're seeing the color.
I'm just
curtains on
having a
the walls.
grand time. Like, I don't even
It's-
remember why we're here.
And you guys like catch up. Like he gets a little bit ahead of you. Like he gets this burst of speed, and you guys see him, and he is like standing in the middle of the tunnel. And when I say the middle, I mean he's not touching any surface.
He's floating.
He's
Corpore-
floating in the middle of the tunnel,
incorporeally.
and he is walking, but he's not moving. He's just standing in place. And he's like, "Oh, that's different." And he's making comments about things that only he sees.
I'll move up to him and like, Bork.
You don't see him.
What's up? I kind of leave.
Yeah, you
back.
kind of hear from like a great distance, like him say your name, but you like look back, you don't see him.
I'm like, you guys, where'd you go?
I'll like wave my hand in front of his eyes as he's looking.
He's glazed looking.
if I grab his foot, can I pull him down?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't feel her grab your foot.
I'm like just walking.
Can I? Okay, so I don't pull him all the way to the ground. Does he go back
Kind of
up?
humming to myself.
No.
Ooh.
Okay, can I make him go up?
Yeah.
Can I? If I start walking ahead, does he go with me?
Yeah, he's kind of weightless to you.
This is certainly odd.
Oh, maybe we shouldn't drink the water here.
So
I think it's too late for you.
You're starting to see like Borealis style like curtains of light flowing on the walls.
Okay. Yes. Definitely there is some side effects coming from.
Reach into my bag, pull out a pickle.
We should go. And I just like grab Bork's shirt and pull him as we walk. Like
Stop doing that.
like I'm pulling a balloon with me.
I will reach back to my bag and
Occasionally, like strikes
pull the
pose
rope
like
off
he's
the
stopped,
side,
and it's like, oh.
and I will hang on a minute, and I'll wrap a couple of times around you and a couple of times around Bork's foot, and then hold the end of it and walk in front of them. And
Yeah, goblin balloon, exactly. Exactly. Good job, Excel.
and
I was thinking the exact same
continue
thing.
The
Man.
crazy leading the crazy.
in case you start sliding deeper into this.
Indeed.
Am I hearing these guys like talk way off in the distance?
Yeah, it sounds like they're very far away.
Echoey and like trippy.
I stop. I seem to have gotten lost.
You feel content though.
You know what?
So at this point, the water's about 6 inches wide,
I'm sure they'll catch
Okay.
up.
and it's moving a little bit faster.
No more talking. We just gotta go.
Yes. I'll hustle this train along. This crazy train.
So
My Silvari chuckles to himself. The irony is not lost on me.
So as you're going, you notice up ahead, as do you. Notice it way before they do. 'Cause you get there first.
Oh yeah.
That curtain of light that you've seen on the walls obscures the entire tunnel.
Huh.
You just see continuation of the tunnel.
Okay, I continue. I'll
So-
continue.
So like, there's just a wall of color.
Yeah.
I'm gonna stop walking. Whoa. Huh.
Are you still with me, Bone Venetrina?
Well, I think it's probably a good thing that you tied us together because I'm seeing a lot of colors now. And do you see the colors?
I look around.
Turn around. You guys need to hurry up.
I see
I
nothing.
think I found the end of the tunnel.
We're coming. I'll say back to him. and then
Just kind of like stare at it.
let me know if it gets worse for you, and I will continue on.
So he's
How am I
getting
feeling?
He's getting really close to the colors.
Okay.
Are you walking with him still?
Oh, okay. Wait a second.
So
So this is like a new thing. Like there's
yeah,
a new.
like it covers the entire. You can kind of see there's something beyond the colors, but there's like a curtain of color you're gonna have to walk through if you're gonna continue down the tunnel.
I think maybe you should stop for a second.
All right.
I'm gonna
I
go up-
stop.
I'm gonna
'Cause
go up to the curtain.
I know you don't see the colors, but I see the colors. And
So when she says that, the water in the stream also stops. Like it just stops flowing. She's like, I think you should stop for a second, and the water stops flowing.
Do I see the water stop flowing?
Yeah.
Poke the water.
What are you seeing?
It's still water. It's just it's like it's
when
like a
did the water
stream,
start flowing?
and then it just stopped.
When we're going down.
So is it like smooth
like,
out?
like it's a puddle, yeah, like it's flat.
The water started when we were going down the slope, if I'm not mistaken.
And it's going into the wall of color? I'm going to walk up and poke the wall of color.
Okay. So you guys see him like.
Oh, he can
moving
walk
in-
now?
No, he's moving in place.
Oh, okay.
I will move forward.
But he like touches the wall, like he puts his finger forward for a moment, and then Bork's out of existence.
Eek!
He just
Is my rope
the
still?
rope falls.
Well, now we have to go through the wall of color.
All right. I'll start moving forward.
Wait, wait. Let's go together.
Okay.
I mean, the rope fell?
Yep.
Well, that makes me so uncomfortable. Hold my hand. I'm scared.
Okay. I'll hold her hand.
Let's go through the wall together.
I'll move
You're
forward.
walking down this empty tunnel, and suddenly you're not holding her hand.
Oh, great.
Drink the water.
I'll look around. Bone Venetrina. Bork.
You're just standing there with this torch. The water starts moving again.
I'll wrap the rope up. Put it back.
Do we hear him?
Lying on the ground, like right where, is a mushroom. Looks like it's been drying for about 3 days now.
Huh. I'll pick it up.
This is some Alice in Wonderland shit right here.
We should eat the mushroom. I've not lived this long to just eat random fungus underground. But where did they go? They clearly went somewhere. Yes, but... Or they went nowhere. Some magical curse on this tunnel. Look, we're gonna do it. Hold on. Let's have a look around first. And I'll take a look around in this tunnel where they disappeared, or where she put her hand through and then disappeared.
You see 2 sets of footprints leading back out.
Leading back.
Back surface wide, yeah. The way you guys came. Neither of them are yours.
Would they roughly be these two?
Yes. Even though he was floating in the air. There's footprints in the sand of both of them.
Huh. What's further in the tunnel?
Water goes down further. Power lines on some more.
I'll follow it for a little bit.
How far do you want to go?
I'll go for another 15 minutes or so and
Okay.
see if it's just endless tunnel.
It goes down about 15 more minutes. You head down. The water widens again, like it's getting more and more water fed to it somehow.
Do I think it's from these drips?
It's not enough. Something very unnatural.
Interesting. I don't have any arcana. Okay. So I'll start running. And I'll run another 10, 15 minutes.
Okay. You get to like a stone wall that the water like goes into like a small channel underneath where it's carved through the rock, but like it definitely seems to end here.
It's stupid things like this that made me end up in an amulet. Just do it already so we can follow them. I'll reach down and scoop up some water.
Okay.
And I'll try some of the water, and I'll put the mushroom in my bag.
Okay. Drink the water.
Yeah.
Make a fortitude save.
17 plus 5, so...
Say you like drink the water. It tastes a little sweet. You don't see the colors in it or anything. I mean, it's just water. And you feel like when you're really tired and you blink your eyes a couple times and like 5 minutes go by because you're like on the verge of falling asleep, and you look over and the stone wall's gone.
The one that had blocked the path.
And it opens up into a big cavern. And you two are standing right in front of him, looking out over the same cavern that you guys, when you went to the color curtain, you guys have been here, and just kind of taking in the sight. So the cavern extends as far as you can see in here, which dark vision and now torchlight, and not to mention the scintillating colors of light playing along the walls gives the whole thing kind of a dim light. And it's like the cavern's as far as you can see, and it's like this giant mushroom forest growing in here, and they're very similar to the ones that sprung up when you first cast the spell. So it's all these toadstools, but the stems of these mushrooms are anywhere from 6 inches to 2 feet thick, and the cavern ceiling here is about 40 feet, and some of them brush against the cavern ceiling.
And they're glowing.
No, there's light playing along the walls. And
This is amazing.
some of the mushrooms are only a few inches tall, like ground cover, and some of them... thanks, MHP. Some of them are, like I said, the size of small trees up to large trees. And they're just filling this place.
So I'll come up behind you two,
When I get the chance, I'm going to build a castle down here.
and I'll say, I've come to two conclusions. Either these are magical mushrooms that whisked us away to this newer magical tunnel, or we're dead. Or we're just unconscious laying in that tunnel back a ways.
Would we be hallucinating together if we were dead or unconscious?
I pinch him on the arm. Did that hurt?
Yeah, it's Goblin Pinch.
Yes.
You're not dead.
But we still might be unconscious. Maybe lucid dreaming between a shared... And
Man, you're ruining the moment.
I'm sorry, that's what I do.
You heard it. He said it.
Okay, well, either way, let's come up with a plan of action. And I say we just go through the forest and...
Is this seriously a mushroom forest?
So the little stream at your feet is about 15 inches wide now. And it kind of cascades down. So like you're standing at this like opening to this big cavern. And it kind of waterfalls
we're, like,
down
high
a little
up?
bit. But as you like look down, yeah, you're looking down at from about 20 feet up. So about the middle of the cavern.
Cool.
But there's looks like worked stone, like carved into steps that kind of like go around the side and down to the forest floor.
Maybe there's already a castle down here.
Maybe. I look for...
I'm going
And
down the
as
stairs.
you look down, like where this stream feeds into, like it feeds into like a full like 10-foot wide river.
Ooh.
But there's definitely
How far
carved
down?
stairs here.
20 feet. It's this little tiny stream that feeds down into this big river.
How deep does it look?
A couple feet.
Don't jump.
Why not?
Because we don't know anything. You should totally do it.
Yeah, I'm doing it. And I jump.
Okay. So as you jump, like
Yeah.
it's
gonna
like
break
this
his
little
neck.
tiny waterfall of
I'm an unbreakable goblin.
of water coming.
I'm not even kidding. That's a thing.
So as you jump, like you hit the water going down.
Yeah.
And it pushes you down with tremendous
I'm like,
force.
Glug.
And you like hit the water and it pushes you down. It feels like 10, 15 feet under the surface of the water. And you come back up, and from where you're at in the water, looking back up, it is a full, like the waterfall fills the tunnel that you just came
I'm
through.
like, oh, buddy.
And there's just rainbows of light playing off from all the spray down there. So you guys see him down in the river splashing around.
Woo! That was fantastic. And I like swim over to the side, climb out.
Do you
You
think
don't really
backpack
see them
off.
up there. Like you look up at them, and
I'm
like the tunnel's full of water from your perspective.
It's deep.
I don't know what to make of this at all. I would totally jump down there, but I'm nursing this wound, so I don't want to kill myself.
Yeah, that's
So
probably a
let's
thing.
Head down these stairs.
Pull
Yes,
my,
that seems
guitar
to be
out and dump the water out of it.
Okay.
seems to be a more prudent course of action.
Poop.
I kind of really want to jump down. I feel like I would be missing out on an experience of a lifetime if I didn't jump down.
You're going to risk that? You should totally do it.
So there are stairs that go up, right?
I'll meet you at the
I'm
bottom.
gonna go back up the stairs.
Okay.
And I swan dive
Okay.
into the
So,
water.
so as you go down, like you get caught unawares from like suddenly there's like gallons and gallons of water rushing over you.
Okay.
This little trickle of a waterfall that you see
Uh-huh.
just widens and grows into this rushing torrent, and it pushes you down into the water.
Okay.
And yeah, same like you come out and you come under. It's exhilarating though, and you come out and
Frick
the water
yeah.
is cool but not cold.
Awesome.
And yeah, you come up out of the water. As you see him running back up, as you're going up every step, the waterfall lessens.
I don't even care. This is awesome.
Till you get back up and you see him standing up there with this little trickle of a waterfall's coming out.
Do it.
I
Do it, do
I
it,
will
do it,
not
do it,
because
do it, do it,
I
do it,
can't,
do it,
Bork,
do it,
because
do
I look, I still got this gash that's barely healed. I'll walk down the thing. It's okay.
All right.
I'll dive next time.
When Bort comes back up, you make a perception check. It's easy. DC 10.
13 plus.
His injuries are gone.
I'm gonna wait until he starts like.
You don't even
rocking
realize
down.
it. But
Yeah, I don't.
you're back up to full hit points.
Don't you do it.
I shove him. Like I don't care if I have to like cannonball into him and we both go over. Like
Jax was gonna do it, but
well now
It's
he's
just the
now
other
he doesn't
half
have a
telling
He
you
choice.
gets shoved and like, this is how I go.
The goblin on
and
my
then
head.
Suddenly, water just pushes you down,
oh my god, this is the worst thing ever.
and under you go. And yeah, you as you swim up to the surface, and it's easy. Like despite the water, the force of water pushing you down, like it pushes you down and out enough that you come up easily and break the surface of water. It wasn't this deep when you jumped. But now that you're down here, like the river is significantly deeper than it looked from up above.
I'll look. I have it as I'm
Also,
breathing.
as you're getting out of the river, you notice that the cave here is not 40 feet tall; it's more like 80. And some of the mushrooms still touch the top.
Oh, crazy.
As I swim.
Like, as I come up and spray water up into the air
Jump
like a
in.
stream and just kind of like swim around on my back.
As I come over to the side and as I get up and go. I don't do well in water.
Your injuries are all healed, by the way.
I do very well in water.
Roll over and start
See, you're
swimming. So like
fine.
the only part of my body that's above the water is this. Looks like a shark just coming in. DNA. DNA.
I have a theory.
As you come, are you getting out?
Yeah.
As you're getting out, you stagger to your left, and there's like a tremendous weight on your belt on the left side.
The mushroom. I pull it.
It's like filled the pouch, and it's like rehydrated from the water you just jumped into.
I know what this is.
Okay.
We've shrunk. This is the mushroom, and I like start pulling it out in chunks.
Well, as you pull out, it's intact still.
Oh,
It's
okay.
it like filled the pouch, and as he pulls it out, like it sends down like not really roots, but the stem goes down and hits the ground, and it latches into the ground, and it springs up and grows into like a 30-foot mushroom right here.
It's not fully. Sorry. It's not fully. It's something magical, but clearly we're smaller. This is that. The water is.
As you look up, like the water has filled the tunnel. Like the tunnel looks the same size as you were walking, about an 8-foot wide tunnel, but it is pouring water at a jet.
That's an interesting theory, but I think you're wrong.
Yeah.
We can just live in the magic of the moment and not question it too hard. I mean, we've never left our village. Who knows what kind of places are out here?
If the rest of the world is as cool, oh man, it's gonna be so great. Because I'm like emptying my water skin and scooping some up from the.
The world is cool, as you say, but yeah, this is something else.
What do you mean this is something else?
I mean, this is something else entirely. The rest of the world is not this
Poke at like one of the mushroom trunks.
magical mushroom forest.
Woody or
It's like a
mushroomy.
mushroom.
How do you know? Oh.
Because
it's
I've
the-
been
It's the you talking.
around, yes. Yes, I have to contain the excitement of the lad to keep my wits about me in this place. I don't want to.
Chewing on it.
You start chewing on it.
Yeah.
It tastes like a mushroom.
You're chewing on the mushroom?
Oh yeah, the big tall one.
Oh, no.
It's like a
I don't know if you
standard,
should
like,
eat
white
anymore.
Mushroom. Like it's
It's
delicious.
like a puff. I'm like,
Yeah.
this is fantastic. I wish I had butter.
Let's
It just tastes like a normal mushroom?
Yeah.
Huh.
let's see
I
if we
want to try
can.
some. I take a bite.
You just walk over and bite the.
Yeah.
And I've
Yeah.
like Pac-Man through. Like, pretty soon the thing's gonna fall over.
We're like the awful kids in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
And I'm Charlie. Just shaking my head. Grandpa,
Yeah,
look.
you chew through the mushroom. It's probably about a 12-footer, and it comes toppling down.
Look out.
Oh no.
And it hits like the cap of it breaks apart, and like some spores and stuff kind of like release out, and they kind of glitter in the lights. Once
How
again.
big are they?
Ooh.
Small enough that it's like a cloud still.
Oh. I mean, if they're like...
No.
Okay. I was going to try to catch one.
Well, I mean,
Yup.
we could maybe find somewhere to camp in here
We've got plenty of food.
so that we're not so exhausted.
That would probably be for the best. We did get quite a jolt awake this morning.
Yeah. How are we feeling exhaustion-wise? Are we still tired?
You guys are still fatigued, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Where looks like a good place to camp?
Well, we could camp right here.
Right
Next to
here?
the waterfall, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, there's food.
Yeah, we
there's
don't gotta
water.
go anywhere.
I didn't see anything moving when we were up at the top, did I?
No.
Like no mushroom people or
Nope.
Oompa Loompas or anything?
Nope.
Okay.
You guys set up a little camp.
Yeah.
Yep.
Lay down and try and get a little rest. I'll take third watch.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Okay. I'll go second. That's fine. Okay.
Okay.
I go to sleep.
I'm assuming we built a fire.
Out of.
Do we? Well, we don't need to. We don't need to cook anything.
warm
It's
here.
warm here.
Okay.
And
There's
light.
light.
Okay, yeah. Well, I didn't realize it was light.
It's a dim light.
Okay, that's fine. I'm good then. Yeah.
Brighter
fire.
than a full moon.
Ooh.
So we're good.
I lay down.
Your first watch?
Yep. I take out my knife and carve big wash
Can you
bits of it.
summon your...
That's what I was just thinking. Can as I lay down and I kind of reach out and see if I can feel his presence.
What's the distance? You
That's I was gonna look
Okay.
while you were doing him. So
I'm gonna venture a guess and say no, you can't.
that's fine, which is possible. So let me. But as you're talking to him, I'll be concentrating on that.
Okay.
So I like get a mushroom cap for a pillow. Curl up on the ground. Is there any other like plant life, animal life, anything?
mushrooms,
It's
all
just
different.
mushroom. Is it the sand on the ground or what is it growing out of?
It's soil here.
Soil.
Yep,
Okay.
it's like really rich smelling soil.
Oh,
Kind of earthy.
interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Fascinating.
So,
So as you're digging around there, I'm gonna have you make a perception check for me.
Sure. I love perception checks.
See if that holds out.
18.
As you go through, like you feel like rocky ground underneath the soil a little bit, and some of it's like pretty loose.
Okay.
And you come up with like a femur, like what you think is like part of a rock, and you pull it up, and it's a bone.
1 mile.
Oh.
Okay. I'm just laying there with my eyes closed, concentrating.
Hey guys.
huh?
I'll hold up the bone.
It's not human. It's human-ish. It's lighter and thinner than a human femur.
So like elf.
Could be.
Where did you get that?
From the ground right here. I start digging around.
Yeah, there's other bones. Like, you find like basically like an intact skeleton. Under
I go
the
to
soil.
another area,
And I was
completely
gonna say,
separate
and,
area.
like as you get a little further, you find another one.
I'm suddenly feeling that this is...
We can't camp here.
We are indeed laying in a tunnel somewhere being digested by mushrooms.
This could be a trap. This could be like a natural sort of...
A natural, yes.
Like, we should probably go. I know.
You guys are like white.
The ground might try to eat us. I just have like all kinds of interesting...
Ground's not going to eat you here.
So...
And this man steps out from like in the mushrooms. He looks elven, but not like any elf you've seen. He's a little bit taller, a little bit thinner, like the features a little more exaggerated. And his eyes, instead of being like a solid black like the elves of Galarian are, his eyes are a solid gold color.
Huh.
And almost shine with a bit of light and iridescence. And his skin is very pale and has like a sheen on it. Like it looks like he's wet almost. Like his skin is so shiny.
Where did you come
And
from?
he has just like raven black hair.
Have I heard of a race that looks like him?
Nature.
Nine.
Only in fairy tales.
What are you?
So you're like, where did you come from? And he just kind of like points behind him. I'm the
Like
master of this cavern.
You're the master of the cavern?
Mm-hmm.
Did you kill all these people?
No.
What killed all these people?
My sister.
Is he lying?
Insight, deception check.
Roll.
Why did your sister kill them?
17 plus 6.
24.
He seems like he's telling the truth.
Okay.
Who is your sister?
She leads the hunt.
The hunt.
Mm-hmm.
The hunt for what?
The hunt for prey. What else would you hunt?
Are you hunting us?
No, absolutely not.
Okay, so I just want to
I'm the lord of this cavern.
Is the wild hunt something that exists in this?
I've heard stories of it.
Okay, I'm just verifying because unfortunately I haven't had the chance to read the
Sure.
World Guide yet because I'm still waiting for my copy to show up. The wild hunt?
Yes. She's the mistress of the wild hunt.
What's the wild hunt?
It's an old myth.
No, it's a tradition.
How
Perhaps
do I
you
not
could
know about
elaborate.
this?
My sister leads the wild hunt.
What is the wild hunt? What do you hunt?
Okay, I got to go back to that again. Is this wild hunt like the German myth behind the wild hunt?
I don't know.
Along those lines, where they every so often go out and chase down prey, usually children.
Oh, just whatever's out there.
Yeah. Oftentimes it has quote unquote what the Germans called goblins.
My sister and her hounds go out and they hunt from time to time. They bring the prey back here to feed our garden.
Oh, how often do you have to do that?
Once a moon.
When's the last time you did that?
He's going to say last moon. I have that feeling.
I would agree. He probably would just say last moon. What phase was the moon in when it
You
was
guys
full
just
moon?
passed the full moon, so yeah. Just a few nights ago.
Okay, so we weren't caught here by her.
We have stumbled into your lands, and we humbly apologize for that.
No apologies necessary. You're welcome here.
Maybe
As
we
something
should
other
move
than
on.
food for your garden?
Why would I use this food for my garden? You're not prey.
I was just making sure.
You're a visitor.
Oh, thank you.
Please follow me.
By all means.
He turns-
Scoop up my
He's-
stuff and
He's
Sorry.
wearing very close to nothing.
sorry I
Like-
felled your mushroom.
It'll grow back.
Okay.
And what he is like wearing like looks like animal hides, and it's basically like a loincloth, and he's very well formed. And he turns and he just kind of like walks.
I go
You don't-
tromping off
He doesn't
after
make
him.
any noise as he's walking either through this place. And as he walks, like it almost looks like the mushroom stalks bend out of his way. Like they move to make room for him.
Does that mean as I'm walking, like, mushrooms are hitting me?
Sometimes.
I need to think on this. I'll be back.
Okay.
And then... So he just... Yeah.
You guys following him? Or
Yeah, I'm walking still. I'm just
Okay.
like... So I'm a little weirded out by this whole thing right now.
I'm
He seems honest.
Yeah,
anxiously looking around me. What am I seeing
but
here?
waiting for the other shoe to
mushroom.
drop.
Just looking
So
for
as you're
anybody.
looking around, like as you look up, the ceiling looks like it's gotten higher. Like where it was about 80 feet before, it's probably about 120 feet now. And
So-
yet the mushrooms still brush the top.
So you live here?
I do. Well, technically I live here, and he kind of like rounds into an area, and like you didn't see this from your walk. There's like a giant crystal palace.
You beat me to it.
That's awesome.
It looks like something directly out of a fairy tale. And it's crystal, but it's like an opaque white crystal, and it just shines in all these colors.
Like opalescent.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty fantastic.
How is all this down here?
You know, I'm not going to lie, this is a lot better than what I had envisioned.
Please. And he continues on inside.
Keep going.
It's built like a palace, like a keep almost. There's no walls around it or anything, no guard towers that you see, and no other living creatures
Okay,
that you've
that's
noticed.
what I was going to ask.
Does anyone else live here with you? And your sister?
My sister and some of her retainers and men-at-arms, and some of my own, of course. We hold court here.
Oh.
Who are your...
Subjects?
Yeah.
Where are all your subjects?
Inside.
Okay.
I place no bounds or obligations on you.
Okay. We're just, just a little... We had a hard time out there, so...
Okay.
I offer entry into my home freely.
Thank you.
Will we be allowed to leave when we want?
Absolutely.
See? Seems all right.
I would just like my curiosity satisfied.
Your curiosity?
Mm-hmm.
About what?
About you.
Uh,
Oh.
Seems fair enough.
Have a sit down and a
Please,
talk.
you seem tired though. Let's get some sustenance to you and...
My stomach's gargling.
I'm not going to lie, I could go for something to eat right now.
I could eat.
So,
Okay.
So he heads inside. There's no doors on the archway going into it either. And as you follow him in,
Yeah?
yeah.
as you walk in, like there's like carved archways on the side of the hall as you go in, and some of them are just complete blank crystal. And then as you walk up to some, they almost like look like they go transparent, and then you see hallways that you didn't see until you were right in front of them that branch off and go distances that don't seem possible from what this place looked like on the outside.
So you're saying it's bigger on the inside?
It's bigger on the inside.
Okay. So, I'm not quite sure how to word this, but I want to try to use Arcana to see if I can understand the magical nature of this gentleman.
Okay.
If that's okay.
It'd actually be a nature roll.
I don't have nature.
Okay. You can make Arcana.
10. I rolled
Okay,
real
yeah.
bad.
You guys already made this roll.
11. Oh, we already made it? Okay.
And we had no idea.
So, he like you start to smell cooking meat. Like it smells like roast boar.
Okay. I was just going to get worried there. It's like,
And you
People
smell
smell like pig.
like spices on the air
It could have been bird.
and like vegetables that you're familiar with as well, like cooking.
Oh, that
And
smells
he
really good.
like leads you into like this large dining hall. And once again, these big crystal archways and like Charles is holding up the ceiling, and there's chandeliers coming down, all made out of crystal, with candles lit on them, and it just illuminates the place beautifully inside. And there's a large wooden table, looks like a sturdy polished walnut, like that dominates the center of the room. And you hear like many people laughing, but you don't see anybody inside. Like you hear the sounds of merriment when you step in, but you don't see anyone. And he starts walking up to the table, and you can see there's like one chair that's a little bit larger and more ornate than the others, and he walks to that chair, and he gestures at the chairs nearest to him.
Are there any specific things we can pick out in the merriment? Like
Just
parts
laughter,
of conversations?
yeah,
that
like
we can
little
pick up?
bits here and there.
Okay.
But it sounds like Elvish, but it's not.
Like Old Elvish?
I'll have a seat.
Okay.
I'll sit down too.
So when you guys sit down, like the room comes to life. Like there's people filling the chairs, like, and they look like him, but not as grand. Their skin doesn't have the same glow. Their eyes are black like elves. Don't have the golden luster that his does. But yeah, suddenly you're surrounded by people, like making, and the table that was a bare wooden table is covered in food. and plates are being passed your way, and wine goblets are being passed your way.
Thank you.
How is this possible? I ask him.
How's what possible?
All these people, they weren't here a second ago.
Oh, they've always been here.
How did we not see them until we sat down?
Because your eyes were closed until you sat down.
I start drinking some wine.
It is really sweet and doesn't taste alcoholic at all.
Oh, that's good.
Like grab some turkey leg.
There's no turkey. There is boar.
All right,
There's
I grab like
there's like a giant roast boar on the table.
something that's got a bone in it.
Okay.
I just
Like a
grab
ham
that and I'm
shank.
like, wait a minute. I set it down. And I look at him and I'm like, I don't mean to be rude, but I need some kind of guarantee that by eating this, I'm not going to get some weird glamour placed on me and lose my mind.
No more than's already happened to you.
I didn't mean to offend.
No offense taken.
And I start eating.
What has already happened to us?
Your eyes have been opened to the wonders of my realm.
What does that mean?
Like, ham? Bone.
That's so cool.
A few minutes later, he's chewing on the bone, and that goes away too.
It's delicious. Makes soup inside.
You're kind of really forgotten. So how did you end up here?
I'm not eating anything, by the way. I'm just watching them.
Okay. It's delicious. Like, the food is
So
amazing.
good. Have you sat down?
Yeah, she sat down.
Are there potatoes?
Yeah, I sat down.
They put a plate in front of you, but there's no food on it. They just, this food
Okay.
comes by. And there's vegetable dishes and stuff, too. It smells heavenly.
Okay.
You should really eat some.
I get some bread,
It's
and I just start
fantastic.
piling different
I'm
food
like-
and veggie and
Plate full of like potatoes,
potatoes.
and carrots and
oh, this looks so good. It's been so long since I've had a good meal.
like
What
a
is
big
it that my
hunk of
kind has
cheese.
forgotten?
Us.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
The masters of the first world.
The masters of the first world?
Mm-hmm.
How did we come to be to this place?
That's what I was asking you.
Which
Remember we were
we-
running from the Knolls and then we
were-
hid
yeah,
in a cave and
we
then,
were hiding in a cave.
and then I ate a
but-
mushroom and then drank some water and walked on the
Oh.
walls.
The
Or
entrance
you
made
guys-
itself known to you.
that
Then.
you guys were walking on the walls and
No, you were walking on the walls. We weren't walking
you
on
guys
the
were
walls.
walking on the walls.
No, you were.
I cannot guarantee
Let's
that I
vote-
was.
Let's
I
focus
guarantee that
on
you were.
the conversation. Which world are we in? Are we in the second world?
You're in the first world.
No, I mean, which world are we from? The second world, or
Galarian, yes.
is that
That's-
second or third, or how many worlds are there?
Well,
That's a weird question to ask.
I don't.
well, he's
the
he's
first
from
world,
the first
if-
world.
If
We
we've
don't.
forgotten, then
How many
you guys
worlds
can
came
make
before
You guys
us?
can make a nature roll to see if you know.
Nature
what
roll!
What is with this
Sorry.
nature crap?
because
Sorry.
it's all no.
No, I got a
6
9.
plus 3, 9.
Wait, my wisdom goes into that, right?
You don't
10.
spend hero
Yes.
point?
I do want to spend a hero point.
thought you spent your hero
Here's
point
my,
already.
No, she did.
Do we
Yeah.
get new ones every
Yeah,
episode?
every session.
Well, I feel like I've been gypped. I haven't spent a hero point.
I
yet.
got an 8
Do I get a
plus
stock
3,
on it?
so 8. 9,
I
10,
know that's what I
11.
was.
So, like, do I have like 10?
I
of
never
them
use
now?
mine.
'Cause
You
I've
get
never.
one. It refreshes
One every session.
They go away and you go back to one at the start of the session.
What's it
So
at one the
11.
entire time?
I rolled a nat one.
Nice.
So
Apparently, your education included nothing about the first world.
I'm just so I'm like
there's
baffled.
nothing in this that
dumbstruck.
has anything
You
to
know
do
what
with
she has first world problems.
How long have you been waiting to use that?
He's a long time.
I bet.
Just this
Oh.
session.
So
So
I don't know. I got a lot of questions, and I apologize. This is a little overwhelming.
It's fine.
now, are there things we read like grapes and fruits
Yeah,
and things?
yeah. There's fruits and vegetables and
stuff we've noticed.
yeah.
I actually have society too, so I could be all hobnobbery.
I'll start. I'll put some fruits and veggies on my plate, and
So has your realm
And
always
he's
been?
eating like he gets some meat and
yeah. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
he,
First of all,
like he pours a goblet of wine for himself and offers it like out of the same container that he's using.
I'll hold my glass out.
Yeah, he pours. It's a rich red wine.
I'm sorry. Did we answer your question as far as you wanted?
Now, how did you get here? You said you just came in through a cave.
Yeah, we came in through a cave. A healing spell was cast, and mushrooms sprouted up, and then I ate one.
What brought you into the cave?
We were hiding from gnolls.
Ah, the savage ones.
You know of
They were literally on our heels, and yeah, it was a last-ditch effort to.
So you were being hunted. Don't let my sister hear that.
We'll try not to.
Oh.
And I kind of give him the.
I look around for her.
You see an empty chair opposite him, and like that half of the table is like really not that full.
Where is your sister right now?
Sleeping off the last hunt. So, as she rests and regains her strength, my strength is ascendant.
Oh.
When I grow tired of merriment and take my rest, then she will become strong again and lead the next hunt.
So we'll need to be out of here soon. Check.
As long as we don't make ourselves prey.
Exactly.
Again.
Yeah. Yeah. That was totally circumstantial. That was what?
Connotes. So, if you don't mind me asking, you're the lord of the first world?
I'm the lord of the Mushroom Chamber.
Is there other chambers?
Many.
Is this the best chamber? I nod. As I drink some wine.
It is the one I prefer, and thus I have been given lordship over it.
As beautiful and amazing as this place is, do you know how we return back to our home?
I don't know how you return to your world, but I know there are many paths leading back to your world. How will you go back, though? Which route will you take, I wonder?
The easiest? The less
When you
painful?
say that, there's a bunch of laughter at the table.
Hopefully the one that takes us to Riddleport.
Riddleport. This is a city in your land?
It is.
It's where we're heading.
Yeah.
Where we were heading. We had this deviation.
We're doing very important things back in our world. It's very important that we get back quickly. Looking pointedly at you guys in case you're getting any ideas.
Oh, right.
Well, at the very least, you'll want to stay the night and regain your strength.
Which we appreciate.
You can have rooms prepared for you.
Oh, thank you very
That's
much.
very kind of you. Thank
yes.
you.
Yes, very kind.
I was just clearing my throat, sorry.
We didn't know if you were getting ready to go for something.
I don't know much of your world, I'm afraid.
Oh, that.
Have you ever been?
Oh, I've been to your world before, yes. Mostly to pick new species of mushrooms and bring them back here.
It's an interesting coincidence, too, because I don't think we know much of yours.
That's really sad,
It is.
So tell us about your world.
Please.
since your world sprung from ours.
Tell us about that, then.
That is a story that would take all night, I'm afraid.
Oh, okay.
But what can you tell me of this Riddleport? Where does it lie in your world?
To the southwest from where we were.
Is it on the ocean?
Yes.
Based on its name, I figured it might be.
Yep.
I'm just trying to find the right path to get you home.
Oh, thank you.
Lots of pirates. And the Cipher Gate. Cipher Gate.
It's Thessalonian, then.
Yes. I look all proud that I know that.
Proud of you for remembering that.
Yeah, we know.
Just so you guys know, Thessalonia isn't a thing anymore.
Right. Ancient civilization.
Oh,
There
right.
is
Thessalonian?
there is a new country that was just formed to the north of you guys. It took a chunk of northern Varissia, and it's called New Thessalonia. But the way he says Thessalonian, like, he's obviously referring to the old empire.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was long ago. Hundreds and hundreds of 200, 300, I don't know. Many years ago.
Quite a while.
I heard stories about
And
it.
you say quite a while. There's a bunch of laughter at the table.
And it was it was big and powerful and ruled the lands, and then their emperor went crazy and got too power hungry, and his lieutenants or generals basically went against him and contained him or something. I don't know. I don't remember the stories. I was a kid when I listened to my dad tell me about it, or my grandpa, and then they were gone. It just collapsed from what I've been told, and yeah.
Oh, so Thessalonia's no more.
Oh yeah, for a long time.
Yeah.
Interesting. You enjoying the food?
It's delicious.
Very much so.
This one has the appetite of a mighty warrior.
Yeah, he's a teenage guy.
I think he means that one.
Oh, you? Oh. Oh, I thought he was talking about him.
Me.
I'm like the goblin equivalent of like
Yeah.
20.
Uh,
I'm not even kidding.
okay.
Yeah.
No, I really did think he was talking about him.
Oh.
Sorry.
He's like refilling glasses too.
Oh, thank you.
It tastes like berry juice.
Okay.
So, anybody telling
I'm just
stories
taking small
or-
sips and small bites and
He's, like all the conversation seems focused on your conversation with him.
Oh, okay.
At the table.
This one plays the lute. You should play for him.
It's a guitar, not a lute.
A guitar, I don't know. It's fancy.
Turn.
Guitar.
But yeah, I could play.
Please do.
Oh boy.
Regale us.
Play us a song from your world.
Requests? I look at you two.
Tell him the story of.
And as he leans in, like the other elves at the table, like lean in, like with more interest than he's showing. Even
Tell a song of the story of what we've been through so far.
Song of the story.
Of what we've been through so far.
I think that he deserves a little bit better story as repayment than that.
Oh, well, if you got something better, go for it.
I look around. Oh, there it is. Pull out my guitar. I am prepared.
Haha!
I can't play this thing. Anyway.
He's prepared. Sorta.
Ish.
So strum a little strumpet of a song.
I'm thinking.
All right. No, I mean in game.
Well, I'm sure that I know a story of the fall of Thessalonia. Seeing as how that was a topic of conversation. And I proceed to go into some kind of musical accompanied story of what happened with...
as you start to play, he starts to clap along with it, with the beat.
Okay.
And then as he does that, like his many retainers at the table start doing the same thing, and a few of them get up. There's men and women both mixed in the crowd, and they start like dancing, and like merriment breaks out.
Excellent.
And as that's going on, like you two feel carried away with it as well. You can try to resist it if you like, or you can just get up and dance.
Come on, let's dance.
I mean, you feel like the urge to get up and join in the merriment.
Okay, let's dance. I'll get up and go dance with them.
Okay. Yeah, you get up and start dancing.
Yeah.
Like this very handsome one of the retainers like starts dancing with you. Mm-hmm. And yeah, he's extremely graceful to such an extent that you fall easily into the dance steps with him.
Oh, I'm not like being clumsy and stepping on him.
Nope. Nope. Like even the few moments where you feel like just like a moment of clumsy would hit, like he gracefully moves in such a way that it complements your actions and you feel like you're dancing on a cloud after a moment.
Wow.
And
Awesome.
and even the few sips you took, you feel the wine really start to hit. As do you as you're dancing. This beautiful elven maiden, like, you know,
Giving you the business.
yeah, comes up and it's like a wild dance. It's the goblin, and like you start playing with more fervor too.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like you don't seem to really notice it, but he starts to increase the beat, and you just automatically follow step with him. And
So, I'll start doing some kind of weird jive action while the only thing that comes to mind is that one scene in Last Airbender when Aang is playing that weird wind instrument and doing the dance where he's just, when he's in the Fire Kingdom and then the teacher's like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm moving. She's like, stop it. It's just the most awkward looking thing ever. But yeah, he's just...
yeah, you get up on the table and start dancing.
Oh, yeah.
And playing. And this goes on for like really an indeterminate amount of time.
Hooray.
Like you start to lose track, and then the heady alcohol really starts to hit, and the night kind of passes in a blur. Like you don't remember, like you have like a vague memory of leaving the feast hall being shown to your rooms, and like settling down in these like just extremely comfortable beds stacked with pillows and blankets and just like an extravagant mansion, and falling asleep.
Cool.
And the three of you wake up at once. And as you do like the pillows and blankets, like you're all in the same, like basically bed, but as you watch, like the pillows and blankets like deflate down into the ground and kind of dissolve, and you're in a cave. And like what you thought were like the bedpost of this magnificent bed you were asleep in are like stalactites.
Set up.
Like they're columns, and you see daylight coming in through a cave entrance.
Why am I wearing my mustache?
You can still taste a hint of the sweet berry wine.
You can have that back.
Sit up and look around. Observe my body. Do I have any wounds?
No.
Observe their bodies. Do they
You got,
have any
your
wounds?
fatigue condition is gone.
Woo!
That was
That was quite a party. Oh, man.
that was interesting.
Well,
Wow, that was quite a. I don't. Is it the cave that we?
It is not the same cave. You do
Cave-
not recognize
cave
this place.
I
It
count
is
my
a
fingers
small
and
cave.
toes.
There's no like deeper access points in it.
Uh-huh.
Although looking around, like at the back wall of the cave, opposite from where you see the daylight coming from, is a small crack in the wall that runs up the wall about 4 feet. And at the base of it on the ground, there's a single little toadstool growing out of the wall.
Huh.
I start counting my fingers and toes, making sure they're all there.
They're all there.
Bizarre.
face.
Did
That yeah,
I
that
think I just had the weirdest dream, but I don't really know how we got here.
Hey, look, I'm back in one piece again.
I-
Instead of like a piece and a half.
I feel great.
A piece and a half?
My face was cut open.
Yeah.
With an axe by a gnoll.
Well, I bet I healed you. I mean, it hemmed back together.
Oh, a little bit, yeah.
There's not even a scar.
I'll head towards the cave entrance to peek out.
Okay.
Where are we?
Yeah, you look out.
Start
It's
counting my teeth.
unfamiliar wilderness.
I don't.
You think you might see like a few cook fires going, like little thin streams of smoke coming up from the south of where you're at.
I see some cook fires to the south. I don't recognize this place though, but I don't recognize a lot of places because I haven't really been out of the village. So
Oh my gosh.
You guys, you're like your packs are like against the wall. Like you would place them there, like.
Okay,
before
check in
going
real
to
quick.
sleep.
Was that something that
60
really
there.
happened? Did we all have like the same?
a wild party with the weird elfish.
With the Lord of the Mushroom
Lord.
Chamber.
Yeah, yeah.
Lord
Okay.
of the Mushrooms?
Just checking, making sure it wasn't like my own hallucination thing.
No, it was a great time. The food was fantastic. He was extremely...
You feel
Very
really
accommodating.
unusual.
You rock that kid turn.
Just you. You feel very unusual.
Okay.
You feel full.
I don't know what's going on.
You rocked that kid turn last night.
Thanks.
What's wrong?
Maybe he got us close to where.
I'm not hungry.
What?
What?
I'm like, this is just weird.
I just
Start
feel
feeling
your
my
forehead.
stomach.
I like, are you okay? Do you feel
I
sick?
like, look at my foot.
Huh.
Do I
I look at my
also
other
feel
foot.
full? Like,
Yeah.
I feel okay.
But that's not like terribly unusual for
Right.
you two to
Okay.
feel full.
Right. That
For a goblin to feel full, though.
It's just odd.
Well, enjoy it while it lasts.
I don't like it.
I'll
Chew on a pickle, you'll feel better.
I don't know if I will.
What? Blasphemy. Shh. I'll step out of the cave and I'll reach out and see if I can feel Ailish's presence.
Yeah.
And then I'll just concentrate to let him know where I am and then
Okay.
drop it. And
I'm gonna check out that little mushroom in the crack.
Okay. Little tiny like toadstool, just a little. Yeah.
Oh. Thank you.
did we just make a friend?
Well, it looks like we didn't make an enemy. So
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. I'm good with that.
This is all just way too much for me to handle.
And his sister didn't try to hunt us, so we're good.
Yet.
Yeah. Well, let's not. Let's hope that doesn't work. As I would like hanging out here. I don't know what time it is. It's like
It's morning.
Okay. Well, let's go see. Let's go see where we're at.
Where are we?
That's what I said. Let's go see where we're at.
Start looking around like I'm just now
You grab your
noticing that
packs?
yeah.
So your packs are full.
Full of what?
Like they're heavier, like than you
Oh.
remember them being when
I'll look in
you go
it.
pick it up. There's like wrapped in, like just roast mushroom, like big slabs of it. That's been like cooked.
So it did happen. It did happen.
And there's a small jug in each of your packs as well.
I hope that's the berry wine. That was so good.
Yeah, but I mean, drink it sparingly. That stuff was strong,
Well, yeah, that, and I don't want to run out, so
right?
I'll put my pack back on. And
I'm still just like
What's in the
looking
jug?
around like,
I'll open the jug.
Yeah, it's the same
It's a
wine.
little wine.
something's
Ooh,
wrong. I just
awesome.
feel like something's wrong with the world.
it's okay. Come on, let's go.
All right, let's.
Shoulder my pack.
I'll leave the cave and look around and try to get a bearing for
Like I said,
where
you
I'm
can
at.
see where there's like cook fires, like maybe like a small village or a camp set up nearby.
Mm-hmm. Maybe we should head that way.
Yeah.
Scope it out. See.
So the area that we're in doesn't look like anywhere that's near home.
No.
Okay.
It's not too far though.
What about the mountains? Because we should be able to see like.
There's some mountains around, but you've never seen this angle.
We're not too far because I feel the parrot's presence. He's on his way.
Unless it was flying the entire night.
Well, yeah, but I can only feel him out so far. I couldn't feel him last night when we were in our long, strange trip.
Who really knows where we were?
Right.
Well, yeah, because when you tried to sense him...
So yeah, he comes flying down to you.
Lands on my shoulder.
Maybe he knows where we're at.
Do you know where we are?
You're about 50 miles from where you were yesterday. I've been looking all over for you. I just felt you this morning.
Oh, we only made it 50 miles?
What are you talking? Only 50 miles?
That's like 2 days of travel.
That's all. Yeah. It's like.
No, just kidding.
We're like 5 days into our 10-day journey.
I thought maybe he'd get us all the way there. I mean, I'm not complaining. I'm just like, I mean, if you're gonna send us anywhere, why not send us closer?
What happened to the
gift horse?
He's hurt too.
Yeah, and I'll help him with
there's an arrow stuck in him.
Oh.
Can you do a little?
Yes, I'd be happy to. Okay, so he gets D.
Just a little one. No.
Just a little one?
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's the same
Okay.
first level spell, regardless. So, what is it? D8 plus...
Plus 8.
This is the plus 8.
So we're going to do the plus 8 because he would have got
full.
2.
He had 5 hit points. So.
Okay. Well, but
or he had 1 hit point from 5, so he's...
Okay.
Where have you been all these days?
How many days?
It's been 3.
3 days?
3 days?
Seems like we didn't go as far as we could have.
Well, we did stop for that party.
Were we partying for like more than one night? Oh my god.
So what do you know about the you're Fae, right?
Yes.
What do you know about the first world?
You mean the best world?
Is that the
Yeah,
Fae?
yeah.
We
Tell us
thought
more
so
about
too.
Is that the Fae?
Yes.
That's amazing. We were there.
We did meet a fairy lord.
We met the Mushroom
That's so
Lord.
awesome.
The Lord of the Mushroom
The
Chamber?
Lord of the Mushroom Chamber, that's it.
One of the minor nobles, then.
It was pretty cool.
He was a nice guy.
He was a nice guy, and we got to party with him.
Did he demand anything from you?
No.
Just wanted to know
how we got there.
how we got there. And we told him we were running from the Gnolls.
Why do they normally demand something from you?
Usually.
It's like a trade.
What happens if you don't give it to them?
Then you stay indebted to them or they hunt you.
We did drink a lot. I'm sure we were fine. I'm sure we didn't say anything weird while we were drunk for 3 days. I'm sure.
Well, time moves different in the first world.
Oh.
Okay.
So
So you've been gone for 3 days, but it may have seemed like more or less to you there.
It seemed like an evening.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
seemed like one night, and we were there. Well, not less than a night.
well, we
because-
don't even know that. I mean, we say night, but like,
Right, it was underground,
Yeah.
so it was weird.
Well, this means that we're 3 days behind Casmal and Friend.
No, I think I saw Casmal pass by, headed down towards those smoke fires
Today?
this morning.
Oh, excellent.
I point. Those fires over there?
Yes,
All right.
Ooh, is it a village?
I didn't go down there.
would you mind going down there for us?
Just take a peek. We'll start heading that way if you want to fly ahead and just peek and...
I mean, my wing's still kind of sore.
Well,
Well, we could have put you out of your misery.
no. Please.
Why did you bring him back?
Because he's, he's our friend. He's not going to eat you.
He's
Today.
full right now.
Right, he's full. The mushroom lord filled him up.
Would take the first world to do that to a goblin.
Or at least part of it. Smile at him.
Thank you.
He flies up.
Savari, thanks you.
You guys start heading.
Yeah, we'll start
heading
heading that way.
and we'll wrap it up there.
Okay, cool.
That seems like a good stop. I know this is about where we try to stop on an early night, and it is an early night because we have a holiday tomorrow here.
Yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed your Thanksgiving feast tonight.
Yeah, that was a feast.
Nice.
Hope you guys had fun with the
Even
game.
though I was a little hesitant.
Did I give out XP last session?
You did,
You
yes.
did.
So where are you guys sitting at right now?
450.
I'm gonna do another 150 today for role playing and almost fighting a Gnoll.
And almost.
Well, I
fighting-
mean, we fought it a bit and then ran. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I ran like a lady.
I hope the audience had fun watching us tonight as well, guys. I hope you enjoyed our little trippy Alice in Wonderland Thanksgiving dinner party.
trippy indeed.
And be sure to tune in the coming weeks for the further adventures of Bork and his stalwart companions.
So next Wednesday, we do not have the Realms as a normal game. We are missing a couple of players. So we will be having kind of a Q&A session and talking about Pathfinder and just maybe diving into
Chatting with
you guys as well. So make sure you tune in next week for that. It'll be a shorter session. We'll probably just run from 7 to about 8 or 8:30. But once again, hope you guys enjoyed tonight's show. If you do, please give us a follow. We're getting really close to our goal of 300 followers. We're going to give out a copy of Gloomhaven at that point. Yeah, you want to just follow us here and then go to catatonight.com and subscribe to our non-existent newsletter just to get us your email address. So if you win, we can send you an email saying, hey, you won. Where do we actually send this to?
Or if we decide to start putting out a newsletter, then
and
you
that-
can receive.
That Gloomhaven game is pretty substantial.
It's pretty awesome.
big.
Yeah.
And it is even though we've played through it, nothing's been destroyed for it. We're using the reusable stickers, so you can set it back. It comes with those stickers, and then all the models we used in the game, it was for our show Dungeon Delvers, are painted as well. So you'll get painted figures and everything.
Painted by our own chaos.
So yeah, please make sure you guys follow us here. Subscribe to our newsletter at chaoticnight.com, and then tune back in Friday for Primed and Ready at 2 o'clock Mountain Time, where we paint models, talk all things nerdy, and at 3 o'clock we'll be unboxing the Sisters of Battle Army that comes out that day. So
I heard that's a big one.
it's going to be some good stuff. But thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. We will be back next week for Q&A, and then back on session the week after to have the group meet back up, get Casmol back involved, and see what happened to Casmol while he was gone.
Yeah.
Oh.
So we'll be doing that. You want to run over and
I
just hit
suppose.
the there's an ending screen you click on
I
just
will
like
be
you did
the
earlier. We
super
don't have production,
production.
so
Yeah,
we're
so-
kind of winging it tonight, guys.
No
Thanks
more of
for
the
bearing
Bork.
with our production issues tonight too, and thanks for tuning in, guys. We love having you here.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving,
Happy
everybody
Thanksgiving,
in the US.
everybody.
Bye.